Why not, you stupid bastard?
Oh, man. I don't know if you guys seen that movie, but that's one of my favorite Christian Bale movies. How's it going, man? How's everyone? How's everyone this fine Tuesday?
Pretty good.
Fantastic.
Very good.
All right, 1 second. I gotta show this guy
Jesus.
off really quick.
Holy shit! Like there's like 3 people in here, and
Oh
then
boy.
the intro
Look
started.
at this guy. Look at Oh, Rashid, man.
Wait a second. This should make him not Darth Rashid, but Jabba the Hutt, no?
Something like that. Something like that.
It looks so good, man. It looks
looks
so
really
good.
good. Looks really, really good. Congrats, man.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
Wow.
It's funny because we were talking about the sideshow quarter scale where Boba Fett's leaning back probably like 3 months ago.
Yeah,
And Rashid was like, I'll show you guys pretty soon how it's done. And there you go.
I had to go pick them up myself. Though. I had to call Sideshow, man, because the freight. They were gonna take their sweet time. So I probably wouldn't have got it till like maybe Friday or next week. So
It's all good, man. You got it. So cool. Jarhead, man. I want to call you Galacticus, but I think that joke has sailed. And no, how's it going, Jarhead?
Good. Just enjoying this hotel life. So,
I like the art prints you have behind you.
yeah. classic art. You know, it's like 70s inspired, I think.
Looks good, man. Sideshow second try.
I was talking to Casual earlier before the stream started. And I was like, hey, I should probably put like some actual like prints up there so it'll look kind of nicer. You know, fancy the place up a little bit.
That's funny, man. Cool, man. Glad to have you back too, man. It's been a while too. Brenton, switching statues up. How's it going?
It's going good. I had to go vote today, so took care of that, and I guess exercised my rights.
It's all your fault, basically, right?
They won't find him on the edge of a river, right?
I'm told my state's important, so we'll see.
There you go. Nicely done, Brenton. And Keesis, man, welcome back, man. It's been a very long time. How's it going?
pretty good, man. Just getting ready to leave to Korea Thursday. Thursday.
Korea, wow, that'll be fun. Wow.
Hopefully.
How long is that flight?
It's gonna be 14 hours.
Wow, oh, man.
Wow.
Hopefully South Korea.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's not going in by parachute. Don't divulge anything that you shouldn't.
The money's so good.
You just moved though, man. How are you gonna do back-to-back moves?
They did not care. I just got here and they were like, "Hey, pack it up. We're going to Korea." And I was like, "Man."
I was gonna say Happy Veterans Day, but I know where you'll be at.
Oh my god! I can't wait to get out.
You say that now, but you're gonna miss it.
Oh, I won't. I trust me, man. I won't.
Okay.
How long did you go for?
The end of this will be about 8 years, I think.
Oh wow.
Wow.
It's not a long time compared to some people, but I'm ready.
Wow.
Well, Keesis, welcome. Money, man. How's it going?
I'm doing all right, man. It's been raining a lot down here, so I know everybody loves the rain, and I know we need the rain in California, but I hate the rain, so it's just like annoying. People drive like shit in the rain. I can't take my dogs out in the rain.
Jeez.
It's fucking. I want it to stop already, but we need it in California, so fuck it.
Always need it, right? And I noticed you changed the name back to Money, so I don't have that clip, but
The money's not back, but the name's there.
That's cool, man.
He's gonna will it to happen with the name change.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
The everyday collector, new chair, new you.
Yeah.
I had to move. Listen, I was streaming from a wooden chair. One ass cheek was hanging off of it.
No wonder you're cranky all the time. Holy
So
shit.
I said I'm gonna make it a little more comfortable. That's it.
That means you should like some statues that are shown today.
Mm.
Well,
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm never cranky. I'm always in a good mood. Unless I hear a car reference, then it's
Yeah. Then forget it. It comes out of your pores.
Or reissue, or repaint, or anything that starts with re.
or
He sticks
or
it up. He
brie.
sticks it up.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Thanks for having me, man. I hope we're gonna have a good time tonight.
Oh yeah, always, man.
Yeah.
Rashid, man, how was your weekend?
It was like, worried. Was I gonna get this piece or not? But it was cool.
I saw, man. It was like 5 or 6 boxes. That's crazy, man. I never seen
Yeah,
that.
man. I had to pack it up in my truck, and then my chest was on the steering wheel, So I was driving, take my time, trying to take time. As soon as I got home, first I had to get some Popeye's chicken to get some energy. Then I put it together, But it
Did you
took me
go
some
through a
time.
drive-through?
Huh?
Did you go through a drive-through like all uncomfortable?
Nah,
8 boxes.
I had to climb right out, and then when I got my Popeye's chicken, I was like, I needed that energy. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool, man. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Of, what's that about? Like unboxing and getting it, freight. Like I know you hate freight and everything, but we'll talk about it in a little bit.
Gotcha.
But Pudgy, how about you, man? How was your weekend? How you been?
Week is okay. It was very hectic getting home today because I have made a possible decision that I can't buy 1/6 statues without causing a hurricane. Because the last 1/6 statue I got, it was an order, and then when it came in stock and was shipped from Todd, it was shipped in the middle of the hurricane. Now I got a piece that's coming from Marcos, and it's coming in the middle of a hurricane, and they're both 1/6. So I'm not moving, so maybe I just can't buy 1/6 anymore. I don't know.
You're the cause, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice. At least
Is
they're
it a-
small boxes.
is it a
so I don't
bone?
go-
Yeah. No. This one's a Kodo. Last one was an XM.
Well, there you go, Pudgy. How about you, Matt? You're on mute. Oh, there you go. Cool.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Good, man.
Going home.
So,
Pretty good.
Weekend was good, man. Went and saw Black Adam.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Still
I
haven't
thought it was a pretty good movie. I like the way
Sounds
they did it.
racial.
Why?
Because he can't pass up.
Yeah.
If it's got black in it, he can't pass it up.
Can't pass
Why
it
don't
up.
you just call him
when
Adam?
You sneak those in there. You
Black,
can't
black
just-
pepper's racial,
Can't just
Swearing
hear the
off,
word
Brenton.
black and then
It's
say
not,
something
it's not your
racially.
week, Brenton.
Ah, man. It's a delicate. It's a delicate scenario there, man. You can't
Yes, yeah. Brenton can't read the room.
Hey, I don't know why. I don't know why I don't call him Adam. You take that up with the creators back in the day.
You see what you did, Brenton? You see what you
See,
did now?
he's triggered already.
Go put
So,
your
yeah,
nose
no,
in the corner.
I thought it was good. So I recommend anybody to go see it. It was very entertaining. Looks like they left a good teaser, so there's probably more to come. To put it that way.
Wow.
It was also had some little personal scenes in it. If you guys haven't seen it, you'll know what I mean by that when you do see it. So and you'll actually get a chuckle when you do see it. So
Matt, you recommend it, right? Like,
yes, I
definitely
recommend
go
it. Yeah, definitely go see it. Definitely go see it.
Okay.
Other than that, man, everything's copacetic. Today's election day. If you get out and vote. That's important. No matter whatever you vote for, just vote. So, and that's about it. And you want to thank Jarhead for that.
Vote for Pedro.
Oh man, let's get to it really quick. Rashid, man, the 1-to-1 life size. Tell us about it.
I'm glad. I could say I'm glad for my purchase. It was it's it's a mannequin body, all underneath all resin or fiberglass, whatever. But it's a pain in the butt trying to put the arms in because you got to put through pins and you got to get through the clothes and all that other stuff. But I had to watch. I didn't read the instructions. I watched that out the box from Sideshow, and I went by what they was doing and stuff like that. So, but I'm
They
glad
actually have.
I'm glad I got them though.
I didn't know they had a video on that. I mean, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, but when you turn on the light feature, you turn on the light off the lights. It feels like it has that best bin scene, the carbonite scene room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's all dark and everything. Yeah.
yeah.
Rashid, it took me a minute, man. When I saw the post, pictures, I was like, man, this guy got one too. And I didn't, because I didn't. You had your real name on there, and I didn't. I didn't know what it was.
Who's this mofo?
I'm right. I'm like, man, this thing must be flying off the shelf, man. Everybody's getting one.
You know what's funny? A lot of people don't know. Rashid is actually my real name also.
No, I was gonna ask you, like,
They had a conflicting thing with my parents. You know what I'm saying? So my mom named me this person, and my pops named me one other. So
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, I didn't know. I just,
yeah,
I didn't put two and two together until
I got you.
until Steve said, "Hey, so Rashid something." I was like, "Wait a second, is that Rashid?"
you didn't see him post up. He was like right in the middle, like.
I was gonna make a comment. I was like, "Is this an album cover?"
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good.
Cool,
He's
right?
back.
Does look it.
Yeah.
Nah, man. So I've been collecting quarter scale, 1/3 stuff, 1/6 stuff. Like the box experience is just like open up a box, but from the pictures you posted, it's like 6 boxes. It's just body parts all over the place.
I had to take out all the parts first because if I was doing like box by box, it would have been a pain in the ass. I had to take out all the pieces first. I laid it all on my bed, and I kept coming back into this room, putting him together. And a lot of things what they don't tell you is you gotta wiggle a lot of parts so they fit in. You gotta wiggle it in and stuff like that. So
Yeah, you
see
just can't
pieces?
shove it in there, right?
huh?
You can't just shove it in there, right?
Yeah.
Plain joke.
I'll leave that shit alone. Okay.
I was gonna say pause.
You know what I thought was interesting? Those pictures of the boxes is that Sideshow normally doesn't have corner protectors on their boxes. And
Yeah,
for
all of
those,
them.
they did.
All those boxes had corner protect, all of them, and it came in a pallet. So I just told the guy, I said, you know what? Let me just take. I'm gonna take it, and he cut it open, and I had to put all my seats all the way to the front, and then we just stacked all the boxes inside, and I just drove carefully home, So, but the boxes are huge. When I tell you the boxes are huge, they're huge, and stuff like that.
Did the guy that carried out your boxes in Palace, did he judge you? Did you feel like it?
Did he judge me?
Yeah, you feel like he was judging you? Because every time somebody delivers mine or I send a package somewhere, I get judged.
Oh nah, because I walked in a freight area and they was all like, "Hello, can I help you?" I had a Yankee jersey, I had camouflage boots on. And they looking at me like. So when I went to go over, I said, "I think my package is right there." The guy was like, "Okay, just wait right there for 1 minute. Let me just check." So I'm trying to let them know that that's my package and stuff. But it was cool. They didn't even know what it was. You don't even know what it is because they're all sealed up. So
There's nothing on the side, on the outside that hints at what it might be.
They wasn't reading that. It's small. It's really small. It just the good thing they put on Sideshow put on their boxes is A, B, and C, D.
Gotcha.
But you still got to take out every piece, like from the legs, the arms. You just got to take piece by piece and then start putting them together.
That's crazy, man. It looks crazy good. Like, does it have any swap outs, or does it like?
Nah, it's there's no swap outs. It's just what's the name? Hold on. Post that. I'm about 5'10". He's about a little taller than me, as you can see. He's next to me. Go around. The only thing
I love the detail.
The only thing I say is I think Sasha could have weathered this a little better. Made it look ripped. But they got like the knee rockets, the tools that usually go on his feet, his legs, the feet. Hold on, let me turn this space.
And that
I'm
carbonate
curious.
looks thick too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm curious, Rashid. So did you actually have to put it together, or I mean,
Nah, you gotta put it together. The legs are
so,
the legs are separate. All of this, all the torso, the everything you gotta put together. The arm, you gotta put the gun in. The thumb separates. The helmet, it can swivel, stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
And the jet pack. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the jet pack?
Yeah. Yep. We see it.
Yeah. So you got the swivels and stuff like that. And it has like his gun that comes to the side, but you couldn't tell back in the movie, but he has a gun on the side. Um, everything else. And this part right here, this lights up. Hold on.
Yeah, with a digital counter thing.
Yeah. So just take this. Luckily, I'm surprised Sideshow put in batteries with their cheap ass. Put this on. And it all goes good because when you turn on the carbonite, you turn off the lights.
Hey.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, can you see?
Yeah, we see it. We see it.
Yeah.
And then you turn on the carbonite and get the light.
Dang. Wow.
I'd
You get a
sleep in
full
that chair.
yeah.
Look at the see that looks cool right there.
Yeah, I love the light up on this.
Yeah, the base.
Yeah. And then when you just turn this off, the carbonite, you pull back, it kind of feel like you in, the carbonite chamber.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's all right. It's all right.
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean,
pretty much have Empire Strikes Back in this room. It's cool.
I'm happy with my purchase. I mean, it's pricey, but I think it was worth it.
Yeah, man. Everyone's saying congrats. Crazy, man.
Yeah.
And you're having guests over, right?
I'll say, nobody comes to the house and says, "So, what's your favorite movie?"
So now that we've seen that, what's next?
Wow.
Give him 2 minutes, man.
I go downstairs and I'm around the 1/4 and the 1/6. I feel like this is it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wanted them to rush myself because I want my rewards points too. I'm getting yes, I want my rewards points.
So no life-size Game of Thrones dragons, huh?
The whole dragon.
You know what's funny? And I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, but I almost back in the days was going to buy that. They had a Belrog life-size wall. Would you call that? Would you hang on the wall? I was thinking about getting that.
Like just the head.
Isn't that coming? Isn't that coming out soon?
Queen Studios coming out with the Belrog life-size head again.
Yeah.
But he's not a fan. But he's not.
Nah. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. But I'm getting
it. You sound tempted.
I see once those points come in, maybe Black Friday rolls around, I'm gonna see the life size R2 in that room soon. You're gonna see.
That would be sweet.
It's coming.
Well,
that would be sweet. That would be sweet.
I'm trying to retire and just watch you guys collect, man.
Nobody truly retired.
This room right here has been enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad I added him too. I mean, some people could just get the carbonite, but to me, you need both of these just to have that Empire Strikes Back scene. You need both of these. Stuff like that.
Yeah, it does set it off.
Yeah.
Wait till they do like a Princess Leia in silicone.
Nah,
Mm.
I'm not messing with none of that silicone.
So I got a question for y'all that like watched Star Wars back then. So with the older Star Wars movies, like y'all got that experience when it came out and y'all watched it. Why is Boba Fett so like popular? Because when I watched it, he seemed kind of like a joke. Look, like if I watched it, because I watched it a couple months ago, honestly.
I think he carried a mystique about him at first. It was just known in books that he was just the most dangerous bounty hunter. Yeah, and it's true. You never really seen him do nothing but hold a gun,
Right.
and really ain't do nothing, But he was the one that got the bounty and got Han Solo, so that was like a plus. And I think what's name added more to him too. What's my man's name that played Book of Boba Fett?
Morrison.
Yeah, when he finally got his armor. That's what made you. To me. That's what took Boba Fett up even a notch.
Yeah, back in the day, he was that character that just made an appearance who was kind of like a rogue maverick. He wasn't a stormtrooper. He wasn't on the dark side. He was just this independent dude. Right. He was a mercenary. He was a bounty hunter. And like Rashid said, he had that mystique, to him, and he just made a quick little appearance. So that's the way it was. It's kind of like Darth Maul. I mean, Darth Maul only had 2 minutes of fill time.
Yeah.
But yet he's like the most iconic character of Star Wars. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
think he
they
only
made a
got
whole
half of that
backstory
filled
for him,
time.
and then they continued him in the cartoons, even though he got
Right.
chopped in half.
Right.
Yeah, but when I was a kid and I saw Darth Maul, I was like, "Oh, this is the baddest dude ever!" Like,
well, imagine being a kid. Well, this came out before Darth Maul did. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Boba Fett was pre-Darth Maul.
And I think also when the scene was when they had captured Han Solo, he was kind of like more talking to Darth Vader a little bit. Like he didn't seem like he was scared of Darth Vader the way he was up on Darth Vader. Like not saying he was up pressing Darth Vader, but he was right next to Darth Vader. He actually questioned Darth Vader. Like, yo, what if he don't survive? He's worth a lot to me. Like I need him. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to kill him.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't care. Boba was like, dead or alive, whatever. I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
So he had ice in his veins. I think that was part of it back in the day.
Well, I mean, bounty hunters are always cool. Like that's the first step. You have a bounty hunter, and you're always interested.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that dude in Hawaii. What's his name?
Dog.
Jesus.
He's some dude in Hawaii.
I'm not gonna give it. I mean, he's in Hawaii. Like his guys ain't running far. I mean,
he's still hunting down COVID. He said.
he's got the best bounty hunting job.
Yeah, on the island, but it's not gonna get away.
It was the mystery of it all, because you have to remember the books back then were canon too. Like that was all Star Wars mythos that was built.
Rashid, congrats again, man. And enjoy retirement pretty soon. And I hate to bring this question up right after that, but the pause button is that time. It's that time of the year again. The holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving is coming up. Christmas is coming up. Is everyone putting the pause button right now, or with Prime One releasing, variants, repaints, everything? Are you guys looking to get pre-orders in, or what do you guys think?
Pause button. I'm making my list and I'm checking it twice.
Hitting the brakes. Shit, I'm throwing mine in reverse. I got kids. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas is a little tight this year because I got a kid now. So
yeah,
I got statues I'm currently still paying off, but it's slow motion right now.
Hold up, time out. How old's your kid?
Oh, he's little. He's like 11. He's about to be 1 on the 24th of this month.
Oh, they don't even know they're getting anything.
You got 3 years.
Look, they don't know. He doesn't know.
He's got to stop everything because
he doesn't know. But his mama knows. His mama knows. And if I get another statue before he gets a full thing of presents under the Christmas tree,
get some booties and some rattlers.
Nah.
Be all right.
You know. My wife wants to treat me like Harry, and she wants to treat our son like Harry's cousin. It's
Harry
like that
Potter?
whole thing. Yeah, on Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's exactly how she wants it to be.
Look at
So
all the old guys sit there like, what the
what
fuck
the-
did he?
I hear Harry. I think Dirty Harry. Like Clint Eastwood.
He said Harry.
What?
All I could think of was Home Alone.
Yeah.
Harry.
I was trying to figure out why she wants to put you under the stairs.
I'm
Like,
thinking
that was
weird.
every time a box come to the house, man, it's like she wants me to sleep in the box.
That
Sleep
better
in the
be
car.
diapers.
Hey, just
I
tell her
told
you
I'm gonna
just
start
steal
telling
it at an LBS
Cyclops to
Hulk
label
for
it
him.
as Walmart or something.
So
Yeah,
buy
but-
For
him
him.
toys at
Yeah,
5
it's
and
for him.
below.
But you know what I do? I for my daughter, I start buying early. I always shop in November, and I start stacking up stuff. I put it like in the corner, but I shop for her, and I start shopping. And then when December comes, I have a whole lot. Some people wait till December. I don't do that. I start shopping this month, so I have a whole lot of stuff. So
See,
what,
I try to be smart. I try to like shop for him like a lot, like overcompensate. Like, oh, he can get this, so he can get that. And then by the time
11
Christmas
months.
still comes, she's
11
still
months. What you buying, man?
man. He got toys he don't even need to play with.
Exactly. That's my point.
Like
I
I bought him a sword, right? Like a little fake sword.
I bought my 11-month-old a sword.
He loves it though. He loves it. He loves
doing
it.
Conan.
He
And
loves it in the statue room too when he's hitting everything. Huh?
oh, he be on the he be climbing on my statues. Like
He's
I
not
caught him
walking.
one day.
He's
It's
not
crazy.
walking.
No, he can climb though. He climbs and it's weird. And he climbs on the
But he
statues.
climbs like a
It's- Look, I
You
try
know
to
what?
keep him out, but there's no keeping him out the statue room. It totally has not went
Okay.
the way that I planned.
So the next purchase is a baby gate. Number one.
Oh, I got those too.
Shit.
But that's only to my wife. That's only for the kitchen when she's in there. So
You know what? You need to wait till they get to the age where it's like you need to start giving some stuff away if you want Santa to come, because you just have too much.
man, I'm gonna get to. I can't wait till that
Hey.
age where I can just give them money and they can get their own presents.
Do you have stairs? Do you have
Beautiful
stairs?
thing.
No, no stairs.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Keith, just really quick. How you collected changed before kids, marriage, and after? Do you now have to really want the piece to buy now?
Honestly, buying stuff with having a son and stuff, it has not changed at all. I think I slowed down collecting a lot. For one, pieces have been way more expensive to the point where I can't even ignore it for some of the pieces that I want. Like if I don't want to buy just straight sideshow pieces and I want to get an XM or I want to go to Queen Studios or, these other places. But that's been slowing down just because the pricing, the shipping, of course, everything that's been hitting everybody basically. But involving my kids, it hasn't really stopped per se. I wouldn't say my collecting's changed because of him.
Gotcha.
Now you're gonna get more back in taxes.
Oh, I can't wait.
Can't wait.
That's statue money.
Look at him. He's looking.
I was
that's
looking at the
funny.
comments. That's all right.
Oh, you're good. Nah, man. But pause button for me, I think started a while back. I'm just gonna start upgrading my streaming stuff. But the next thing I have coming in most likely is gonna be the Nightcrawler from Sideshow. But that's it for me. Like nothing extravagant. Yeah.
Did that sell out?
Not yet.
Okay.
The regular edition is for sale. The exclusive is still pre-order only, which is kind of weird.
I think it is going to sell out though. Honestly, I know the pre-order one is.
What was that? 2,500
Or the exclusive?
Yeah, it was pretty high. Yes, but everyone that has it, like I haven't heard one complaint, like one bad complaint to where they returned it. There's some people that get the statue and they like return it right after.
It's really just that seam line, but we all knew that was coming.
Yeah. That was
So-
that was beforehand.
But I got that on payment plan too. So
What about the overspray? Don't bother you?
It's funny you mentioned that. When I saw a video of it, that's the first time I seen it, and I don't know, it does kind of stick out, man.
Them pink toes.
Yeah.
yeah,
It don't bother me. I ordered it. It doesn't bother me. To me, I think it's one of the best night crawlers out there.
What are you talking about? You ordered it. You're out of the game.
That thing just
What the?
You gotta remember,
it's okay.
I made pre-orders before I retired.
Oh, okay.
He got like
So-
500 pieces.
So you have all of Sideshow coming to you. Now then you're gonna stop. Okay.
I knew about this Nightcrawler before it went on for order. Remember, everybody going to the comic convention taking pictures of it. So I really was gonna order it.
I'll let that one slide.
Our guy Dennis had a question for tonight. Dennis is asking, is it worth the wait and price for a custom statue? I guess Matt, Jar, are you guys most likely know, right, about this one?
Yes. I mean, to me, I think we've talked about this before, but to me, a custom statue, you're more engaged in the process along the way. You're there from inception of the idea until it ships, and they're showing you updates and going back and forth. I mean, like depending on the statue, it could take a year or two for sure. But that's most statue places too.
Does engagement also mean anxiety?
I mean, they can help with that too, because you could be worried about something and they could be showing you, hey, this is what we're planning to do. This is how we're planning to fix it or whatever. And that helps. So I think it's worth it.
You've had good experiences. So
everybody's so far.
Yeah.
My two
depends on the group that you're in too. Some of the groups are better than others.
Yeah.
Yeah. My 2 cents to the short answer is going to be yes. Just like what Jar had said. It also depends on what group you're in. It's a custom statue. Some commissioners do rip people off. That's happened before, to where guys collect the money, they get the deposit, and then you never see from them again. That's the dice you roll, but it's not a 50-50. Usually most of the groups are pretty legit. Some of the statues, the quality of it depends on, again, you want to see some other statues at the studio that the group is using. So you know what you want. I got a custom I've been waiting on for a while, and it's gone a little silent, but I have faith that it's gonna happen. But yeah, I mean, it's just that, you got to wait. And like Jar had said, a lot of times the commissioners will update you on where they are with the process. They'll say, hey, here's the idea, here's the print, here's the kit, this is what it's going to look like, here's the paint. Now it's got to go for production, you know what I mean? So they keep you up to speed of what's happening with it, typically. But I can't say that's normal or abnormal. It depends on the group. So
you can tell right away if you're in a group that does that. They're probably going to be a pretty good group to be in.
Right.
If they're updating you like every couple months on the statue and the process, and even if it's just hey, it shipped off to the painter, or hey, it shipped off to the factory. I mean, that's still an update, and that's to me that's how a better custom group than just a regular run of the mill one.
Yeah, the commissioners try to give you some sort of, I don't want to say customer service, but I want to say some sort of basic information pipeline, and which makes you feel better and makes you feel at ease. Like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm getting. And they space out the payments, like a payment plan. Hey, first payment's due, second payment's due, et cetera, et cetera. So it takes a while, just like anything else. Even with licensed statues, they'll put one out, and then it'll be a year and a half before it actually comes out.
So what's the longest you guys waited for a custom? Because I only had one custom or bought one throughout my whole time collecting.
And yours is, if I'm not mistaken, I saw your video, man. It's a good video. The surfer, right?
Yeah, and that was
left over because somebody else had stopped their order. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I pre-ordered that one.
Oh, you PO'd that one?
Yeah, I pre-ordered that one. I was late for him having the hammer, and then he's just turned a silver one into the black one. So
which surfer are we talking about?
The
Starman.
Fallen.
Starman.
Yeah.
I got that one coming in too.
Yeah, so it's like I didn't have to wait that long for that one, and he was at a decent price as well. And I think he was at a great price for what they were trying to do with him. But I know there's some collectors who do collect just customs, and they wait like a long time. So like, what's like the longest for y'all, where y'all just like y'all are ready to wait, or what's the cap on it, like where y'all like I can't wait no more?
Technically, mine was like 3 years.
No, hey Norm, what am I supposed to do? Take him, Norm? If I could take him to dinner, I would. No, yeah, it's. I've heard of it. Statues taking 3 years to come out. I had a buddy that got a Spawn. It took forever, and he lost interest in it. As soon as he got it, he was like, "Man, I've moved on. My collection's moved on," and he ended up just selling it.
Well, like some people don't know that Omega Red that's on the cryogenic chamber. A lot of people it took a while for it to come out, but it was no Omega Reds that I felt was better than that. So I just waited for it and stuff like that.
I mean, look at how many head sculpts came with that though. It was like 82 head sculpts, 52 tentacles.
Yeah.
It was like,
but when I got it though, it was worth it. It was worth the wait.
Yeah, see,
and that's what I like about customs too, is a lot of them aren't afraid to take a chance on a concept or an idea. Sometimes they push the boundaries on statues. It's like, they're doing stuff that other statue companies aren't doing, or like making a custom 1/4 diorama of Wolverine fighting Omega Red. I don't know too many custom, regular groups doing that. So,
but did you see that? Did you see that custom Solomon Grundy and that Clayface?
I saw the Clayface.
That girl painted it. I forgot the Asian girl, but
tight something.
Yeah, and I could have got it, but it was like the down payment to me was like a little too high for the custom. But I wanted that piece though. It was a good looking piece though.
The Solomon Grundy.
Yeah.
Arch had a question. Has anyone had a custom on PO and then a licensed company makes the same character? Did you keep the PO knowing the license will come out faster? Like you guys were just talking about, like some characters.
Yeah, I did the opposite.
Well, how you don't know if the license is going to come out faster? Okay, let's just for sake of argument, let's say the license is going to come out faster. No, typically, I mean, because as a collector, you're going to think of, that's where the ES and the rare exclusivity comes in. And you're going to say to yourself, you're going to be like, well, I got this custom because I want a custom piece. The license piece I can probably get at any point in time, but the custom piece I can't. Or I can, but I'd have to buy it in the aftermarket. So that hasn't happened to me, Arch, but I would keep the custom regardless if the license piece came out, and I still might buy the license piece as an addition if I really liked it. But I wouldn't.
I mean, it depends on what statue you think's better. I mean, if one's better than the other, then order that one. If that's your opinion. But at the same time, like he was saying, customs are probably going to sell out a lot faster. So it's like you're not going to play that game of, well, I'm going to wait. There's no waiting on customs. You're either going to get it or you're not.
Hey, Brenton, like all the customs I see are all Spider-Man or Venom or, Spider-Man. Would you ever go custom?
I haven't seen anything that has caught my eye. I don't think. I think there's a lot of risk factors. I'd have to talk to a lot of people to vet the group first. I think that would be the way that I would go about approaching it before I gave my money to somebody that could, just kind of skip away and run with whatever money they collected. So I think that would be a good starting point if you're ever interested.
It's the established groups. If you get in an established group, you should be good. So it's those one-off groups that all of a sudden pop up. Hey, I'm making this. That's the ones you got to watch out for.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, John? Like, would you go the custom route? Would you ever go the custom route?
Yeah, I'd be open to custom.
Really?
But I would want to. I think I'd be more inclined to pick them up on the secondary market once they're out, and I think I'd feel more comfortable.
Even though that price might go up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you could be. I mean, to the point of what was it? Graven Labs. Graven Labs was a group that was out. I mean, it was a studio actually. They were producing statues, but they folded. They actually took a lot of money from guys and folded. And they were an established group.
Yeah, you could be at the top one day and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that happens with anything. You know, there was an acrylic tank company that I used to deal with, and they were supposed to do an install at a project. They took everybody's money and then they folded. You know, and this is a big acrylic, acrylic business, acrylic aquarium business. So, it can happen in any business, really.
Well, and it happened with license company before. I forget, around like what 2020.
Who did the Conan? Who did the Conan? Chronic Collectibles, right?
Yeah, because they're doing that Jurassic Park stuff too, and then they ended up folding.
Yo, Brenton, did you ever think about getting this custom right here?
I got your receipt. 1 second.
Oh.
I was thinking about getting that. I'm talking to somebody right now.
Oh, that one's expensive though, right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an expensive. It's what, $2,000?
Yeah.
I mean,
the guy I'm talking to ain't $2,000. He
it looks
I had
good.
I had to talk him down from $2,000.
So
I'd be curious to see the portrait swap outs for that.
But the paint's also not like that. Like the bright spider is not.
You can get the sideshow with the overspray.
Nah. I'm not messing with this one, man. Stop saying that.
Danny.
Brenton has a good venom.
9.8
green.
You don't need another venom. You got a good one.
Yeah, no, I'm sticking with the XM. That's still the favorite I've seen, in my opinion. But
yeah, I think so too.
What about you, Eddie? Like, what are your thoughts on
somebody get the XM venom, so I know if I want it or not.
Right behind.
It's right behind Brenton.
He's talking about the new one.
Yeah, I was in a new one.
There was a custom. There was a custom.
I was like, show some respect with Brenton, man.
I still really like that one. I like that new X-Men one coming out. I think it's good.
There was a custom Delotto venom where he was crouching. I think I don't know where that is in production. If that even made it to production or not. It was pretty cool. So.
But Eddie, did you say have you ever had a? No, you had NYC, right? You had a couple.
Yeah, I didn't. For the prices I paid for those pieces, the way they came in, I didn't think the paint was worth it. But it could just be that specific company. I was paying like $1,000 after shipping for a lot of these pieces, except for some of the smaller ones, and more than $1,000. And I didn't care too much for the way the paint always turned out on them. To me, it seemed closer to like Sideshow. And I was like, this is like something Sideshow would sell for like $600 and it'd still be better paint probably. So I didn't care too much for them, and that kind of turned me off of them. I've seen some like Thor stuff that I thought was really cool, but also like I don't agree that the price is worth it. I think that the protos always look really good, but the paint never does to me. Like sometimes it comes out all right, but most of the time it doesn't seem like over $1,000 paint jobs on these. So, and most of them are over $1,000.
You're talking about the customs?
Yeah. So I don't know.
I don't know, like that. Somebody was trying to sell me a Cyclops kit one, custom piece from LL Studio, I think it is, and they wanted over $2,000 for that one, like over 21.
That's the one with he's shooting the Sentinel hand, right?
No, that's the one where he's standing up, almost like museum, and he has 2 torsos. Comes with one with jacket, one without.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah, and it was like I was looking for it for a little bit, but it was like over 21 plus shipping, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to skip out on this one.
Yeah, I don't know. They're too expensive to me.
And that was just a kit one too, so I was like, no.
And then,
but that was an aftermarket though, right?
Yeah, that's aftermarket.
Yeah,
I don't like the gamble either of like, if the paint's messed up, you take the risk of like you got to find your own painter to fix it if they're not gonna do anything about it.
That's every group that I'm in. If there's a problem with the statue, they either send you a new piece out, or they fix it, or they give you money back.
See, but
sorry, ain't that right?
That's cool. I did not know that, but
yeah.
I don't want to get a piece, it be fucked up, and then say like, and then I go on the group and complain about it, and then everybody in the group tells me,
you get kicked out real quick.
The group tells me like, oh, look at this pain in the ass, complaining.
Get him out of here.
Didn't you know you're supposed to get shit painted on your own? You're not supposed to complain about shit. You're supposed to take it. That's part of the game. That's what we.
I've had nothing but good things from custom so far. So I can't, speak to those other groups, but every group that I'm in that I've ordered statues through,
I'm
no
not
problem.
against them. I'm not against them. I believe there's good ones out there, and there's some Thor ones that lately that I'm like, damn, I want that.
I feel
so
like customs are needed for the pieces that we want, for the characters we want, and they're willing to do.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a need for customs. But when you get customs that keep doing Batmans or keep doing Wolverines or Silver Surfers, the Venoms, that's when it gets like you have to pick and choose. But for the most part, I think customs
I think there's 2 groups doing a Cosmic Ghost Rider right now that I like. I didn't jump on them, but I would get a Cosmic Ghost Rider because I don't know if that'll ever be a licensed piece. And then there's that Weapon X. It's in the chamber,
the tube, yeah.
One of the guys was talking about that earlier.
Dope.
They've been working on that one for.
That's gonna be hard if they can pull it off.
Yeah.
They've been working on that one for a while.
All right, it's a good segue to the main topic of tonight is do statue collectors embrace change? So I was talking to her about it, and she was like, you seem to like embrace everyone, like other collectors and everything. So is your question more specific to statues, collectors, or whatever? And I was like, I'm going to let everyone else decide, like whatever statues, like communities, whatever, to like you guys embrace change. But for me, like I honestly like when more people get involved in like the community. Like for me, it's like more ideas, more challenges, more questions, more like of everything. So that for me, the community, I embrace that when more changes come upon that. How about you guys?
I think change is a really big spectrum, though. I mean, change can be good and change can be bad. Change can be higher prices on statues. Change could be certain characters that you want that you didn't think were made. So it's like it's a very broad spectrum, I think.
Yeah, what do you mean by embrace change? Like, say like for Pudgy and I'm embracing the change. I'm embracing the fact that I don't have to stick with Bowen anymore. So I mean, I don't know. That's a wide.
Yeah, I've embraced the change in popular scale. From 1/6 being the dominant to 1/4. Now it seems to me 1/3 is starting to look that way, because the biggest bang for your buck now, the cost of 1/4, is approaching there's not that big a gap no more between.
I think you could look at it like every company, like with Sideshow, the change is the overspray and the perspective bases now. But with Queen, the change is Queen J&D, even some Prime 1 stuff is silicone and rooted hair. That's a change.
Yeah.
And
but is it a change or a trend? Like I think Sideshow will, given Sideshow's history, I think they'll revert back to some of their original stuff. And I got a question, Pudgy. Is the quarter scales they're going up because one, I think companies realize that their items have value in the aftermarket. Two, can they get away with doing that because they could get away with the shipping on third scales? Third scales will third scales go up, or will they hit a ceiling because of the shipping factor? See, quarter scales can play in that realm because you got to add in the shipping because the third scale boxes are bigger, so the shipping costs more, right?
I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of, like with Prime, I'm seeing a lot of creativity with multi-character dioramas, and that used to be like the realm of basically 1/6, and now you're seeing these 1/3 dioramas that you need a small coffee table for, just for one, and they're pushing up the price point now. Now you got this 1/3 diorama that's $2,400. So they're pushing up the price point. They're giving you value. You could argue they're giving you value, 2 characters and a massive base and so on. But the scale is sliding upwards.
So would that be because collectors are paying more, or you think that the wallet of the collectors is getting bigger, so therefore there's a market that they can tap into?
Certain collectors, yeah. This is funny. I saw a thing the other day in Forbes magazine, talking about the economy, and they were telling people, and they were commenting on the fact that over the last 18 months or so, the biggest change in people's investment habits has been to invest in art. Now we could say, we got Batman statues and Wolverine statues, but these are $1,000, $2,000 pieces, and to people like us who love this shit but have the money, it's art, and that's why the stock market is kind of down. That they're taking their money out of these things that are fluctuating. They take the money out of crypto, and they're like, you know what? Buy yourself a nice art piece. And I think that's why we're seeing low ESs, but high prices on stuff. We're seeing a humongous 1-to-1 scale Hulkbuster, right? In the biggest economic problems worldwide, we're seeing a $70,000 Hulkbuster. An odd choice to make, right? When there's a worldwide issue, because they're changing their views to a different set. They're chasing a different dollar now.
Something that's guaranteed to increase in value. Or
somebody with deep pockets, right? Somebody with deep pockets
would hold its value at least, and not decrease in value.
You know what, Pudgy? I kind of saw the increase in comic book art because before you was able. I remember I had a Jim Lee piece I only paid $1,000 for. Right. Now his artwork went up like out of crazy. Like everything that I saw, and I sold a lot of my artwork, and everything I sold went crazy up. Mark Silvestri, Tony Daniel, Jim Lee, Arthur Adams.
All of that. Yeah. Be it sketches, be it comic books themselves, all that kind of stuff. There's people like us who have always collected it, and there's a lot of people now looking for places to park their money where it's not going to depreciate. Right. And even though they may not be into this, it's a good place to buy an asset, keep it, display it. It's an object of pride. It's a piece of art. And then when the time comes, it'll be back on the market though. Except for those Finch,
when I went to the convention, David Finch, all his artwork was like, each page was like probably almost $4,000 a page.
Yeah.
So, but do you think that the collecting community, you think that's, I guess back to the original question here, the collectors embrace change. I guess, is it change in scale or is it change in
everything? Change in general. In general.
Yeah, in general. So like for me, it was community based, like more people coming in. I think it's a great change for everybody. Like
from sculpting to 3D to now people can print out their own pieces.
A big change is not having to pre-order anymore.
Yeah.
Right, the pieces being not going up for pre-order, not being sold out right when they release. You got time to make a decision now. That's a change that's happened from when I started collecting.
I don't think change generally is embraced that much in anything.
It's tolerated.
We're going through a change.
Or adapted.
We're going through a change in movies. We're going through a change in comics. We're going through a change in the world. I think naturally we are hesitant to change, especially like the older we get and the more set in our ways we are. That's why like music, people from a certain generation don't understand like rap or pop, or we don't understand certain things Swift. From back in classics, oldies maybe. I think naturally with everything, change is not embraced.
I don't know. I think with music, you actually had to make the music. Now they just copy it.
You're starting to sound like "Get Off My Lawn" guy.
Yeah, get off my lawn. Okay, wait a second. They actually had.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I mean, they actually had to play
back in my day.
Back in they actually had to play the instrument in order to make the music. Now they just take the music from somewhere else and put it together.
They sample
it, right? Or they
a lot of artists don't play an instrument at all.
It's
Auto-tune.
Yeah.
Embrace that change.
I don't know. I think change is the future, man. To me, I like to embrace change. I love change.
Someone said, I think it was Galacticus up here, said,
poor man. Good Lord.
He steps out. That's
perfect the way he just popped that kid.
Some are good. He said some are good, some are bad, and I agree with that. Like, for the most part, I can embrace some of it. like the good stuff, but there's a lot of bad shit I don't like. So it's
Yeah,
hard
as
for
long
me
as there's an
personally.
improvement, I guess, you know what I mean, or
Yeah.
you know, what's considered a general improvement for everybody, you know, for the masses, I guess.
Sometimes
Something
maybe
that-
good.
Yeah, there you go. Play the clip.
It's all the way on the top now. I got a lot of clips now, but here we go.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
That sums it up right there.
There you go. How about you, Brenton? What are your thoughts on it?
What about a change in Spider-Man?
Oh,
I've been. Let's not bring that up.
Sore spot.
I'm trying to get better with change. I guess more accepting of things that change. That maybe. I guess I'm looking at more of adaptations and stuff in different forms of media from what I'm familiar with. Like reading a lot of comics, and then they decide to make movies and they change things. I'm trying to be more open about the changes they make and not get so angry. But I'll let you know how it works out.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try.
That's a good one.
I got that whole clip just for you, Brenton.
Just for Brenton.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nah, man. It takes time, but you'll get it. Keesis, how about you, man?
To be honest, I've only been collecting close to 3 years. So as much as like in a hobby and collecting, I feel like I came in during part of the change. Like when I came in, the high ES was just normal to me. You know, the collecting for a low ES, having to pre-order, that's like unheard of. You know, for licensed people to get sold out from ES is too low. You know, me coming in, I was looking at Sideshow first anyway. So their high ESs, I thought that was just the regular what it's supposed to be. So when you get into these pieces like even XMs, I feel like is high, where there's like 999 or 999 pieces or whatever they might do. So for me, I feel like it's not a change necessarily. I feel like the pricing now, I'm starting to feel like the pricing is a changing because it was so rapid. Like all of a sudden, it was just really fast. Like, okay, we're gonna even like if it's like a cool $50 or $60, it's still like okay, these prices are jumping pretty high. But yeah, I can't relate to you guys honestly, the ones who've been doing it a little longer.
You know what's been a big change? Because I've been collecting the same amount of time as Keesis, probably like just over 3 years. The biggest change is when I started collecting statues, every OG guy would tell you don't go backwards, just go forward. Like try to collect what's coming out now. Don't try to go back and catch up with everything. But I feel like now you can go back and catch up because all that stuff isn't as high as it used to be. You can get all that. Like
Yeah, but
I started with Star Wars and the Mythos line. Like that's all attainable, other than the
Vader
Gamorrean guard.
Gamorrean.
Yeah, but,
Gamorrean guards.
but hold on, but Eddie, let me ask you a question. Do you want to get it because it's cost less, or do you want to get it because you actually want or you desire it?
No, so like
there's a
some old
difference.
stuff I desire, but I wouldn't have got it because it was so hype, like, and it was so like thought of as grail pieces back then that you didn't want to go back and pay the price. But I feel like not everything, but a lot of stuff has dropped because now everybody's either selling to afford what's coming out now or.
Yeah, but I think this is just because the times are tough all over. I think it's just I think I'm not discounting.
That's a change, though. That's a change.
I guess you could say yes, it's a change, but I think it's more of a. I would.
You
call
think
it
it's
more
going to
of a-
go back to the way it was at some point?
Well, I don't know. You know, I had this question. I think I was talking with John about this before. About has statues been able to come back in their value?
Yeah.
We haven't seen that. I think some will, or some do. But I think that once the economy settles out and people aren't stressed out about money the way they are, or somebody's trying not to sell everything at crack prices, I think it'll come back. And I understand you saying it's a change, but I don't think it's a permanent change. I think it's just a a temporary change, and there's a difference. And I think there's a difference with the distinction there.
I mean, how long do you guys think that's been going on for? Because I've seen that for the past like year and a half.
Yeah, I think it's only the beginning. I think we got a while before it may revert back, but it's going to be a while.
I don't know. I think it's one of those things to where things go in waves, and usually it takes a couple of years. I mean, typically, it's been my experience 2 to 3 years is when stuff either goes down, but then it comes back. You can look at any kind of markets. You look at real estate. You look at different trends and different things in business. So you put it to the same task with statue collecting.
Typical. It doesn't describe the last 3 years, though.
No, but
you could say typically that would happen.
Yeah, but we're coming off of
we're talking
pandemic.
about like not just that. We're going into a recession as well, which has been a while since we've been in that.
Because we're coming off of a pandemic. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you got to understand the pandemic had a huge effect on everything.
So it's beyond typical, though. It's not just going to be one of those. This is one of those 2-year price
cyclical
differences.
things.
This is a different. Right. We're in a completely different thing than we've been in probably the past
it's gonna take a long time for us to catch back up where we were. So I think the prices will, like, for an example, I just saw Superman, the Hush Superman, for the first time below 1,800.
So, but this is but Keith is
you didn't message me.
Here's the thing you got to figure. I know, right? But you got to figure the pandemic did hype the statue game up a lot because people were at home looking at their collections and doing online. So the statue game jumped tremendously during the pandemic, and it made a lot of stuff that wasn't typical become atypical. And the whole game of statue, like you said, you were collecting for 3 years. Well, the pandemic hit in 2020. You see what I'm saying? You just got into the game, and all of a sudden it got real red hot. Guys like Pudgy and I, we've been in it since the 90s. So we see when it got hot. We know when it got hot, but it'll level itself back out to what it was pre-pandemic relatively soon.
I'm sorry, Matt. I was born in the 90s. I didn't get that head start.
I apologize. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I disagree with you, Matt. Only because this is not the norm. This is not a normal thing. So I don't think this is just one of those, you new guys just aren't used to this. Like, I don't think it's one of those kind of things.
This is abnormal. Again, I'm going to go back to finance a little bit because I follow that as a hobby too. Every quarter, different companies announce their earnings and they give estimates of how they look to see things going in the future. They give the investors what they call guidance. FedEx came out, and they've never done this, and FedEx is famous for being able to know what's trending in the economy and know what's trending in shipping around the world because they have all this AI that tracks everything they do and they see where flows are going and where things are hot and where they're not. And FedEx, for the first time ever, came out this year and said, we have no guidance. They basically said, we don't know what the fuck is going on.
I don't know.
That's what they, okay.
Amazon threw a wrench into that game, though.
That's what they said to their investors. Now, UPS came back, and UPS announced a profitable quarter. And the thing that seems to be universal is because everybody in this shipping industry doesn't really know what the fuck's going on. Even though the price of containers is going down and all that stuff you may read, they are keeping the prices as high as possible so that they can basically fill their war chest. If another COVID happens, like I know China right now is dealing with lockdowns, if another COVID happens, these shipping companies want to be able to still have money in the bank. So just because the price of shipping goes down doesn't mean they're going to lower it accordingly. They're keeping that shit high as they can to line their pockets until they feel it's safe that maybe things can start coming down. And like anything else in this world, gasoline can go up overnight 30 cents a gallon. And then the politicians will get up and tell you, it's going down. And you see it went down 3 cents. It never comes down like it goes up. So we're going to be dealing with this for a while, regardless of COVID in the future. It's going to be a thing.
And I don't think this is going to go back to the way things were because I think COVID brought a lot of attention to certain areas of businesses that weren't being run correctly or with that security blanket in case something is to happen. So I think now that that's happening, companies have opened their eyes. Well, hey, if this is to happen again, we've never had this happen. If this happens again, we need to be prepared. And look, even if shipping prices do go down in the future, do you really think that those companies are going to pass that savings down to you?
No.
Do you think they're going to retract it and say, "Oh, shipping prices are going down"? Sideshow Prime One, whoever, shipping prices are going down. All right, guys, now you can save a little bit of money. They've already established that high. Customers are already buying pieces with that shipping at the cost that it is. I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
I think the price of stuff's going to go down because people are going to buy it, or you'll see a lot lower ES. What's going to change is the ESs are going to change, or the prices of statues are going to change because people simply are going to buy it. Keisha just said right there, I couldn't afford to get it. I'm not going to get it. I'm holding my money. I'm not paying that much for it. So when guys come out with these $2,000-$3,000 statues, people are going to go, I'm not buying that.
I feel like, yeah,
I feel like there's
like
always
that's
somebody who would buy it though.
I feel like that's the that's the
Somebody
minority.
on the panel
like,
just picked it up.
like people with common sense, that realize it's too expensive. Like Keese's, he's like, you know what, for my family or for things I got going on, I just can't afford it right now. People, they don't have that. They're like, you guys see it? They're like, oh, buy it, 75 grand Hulkbuster, buy it. Like it.
Yeah,
they don't.
People,
they just like buy it.
People will buy it, but will the majority of people buy it? And I think that's what I'm getting at.
But that's the thing is, do they need the majority to buy it?
But I mean, that's now we're going into like the companies. They have that mind frame too, where it's like they know this might be expensive, but we know somebody is going to buy it. People are going to buy it. Yeah. So I feel like we run into that same issue now. You know, it's the same thing. Just
it's the same thing that they're trying to do with shopping, grocery shopping, for example. Right? There was inflation. Happened, everything skyrocketed. I think my grocery bill literally doubled.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And what's the government here? What's the banks trying to do here? Boom, interest rates through the roof to stop urging people to spend money, but it's not helping. Bro, interest rates on an unsecured line of credit here, we're hitting 11-12%.
Yeah.
From where it was at 4% in the span of a few months, we're at 12%. That'll bring someone to their knees if they're not prepared for that. If you're living paycheck to paycheck and carrying debt and on a line of credit, which is you're supposed to be doing instead of using a credit card, so you're already following the right steps, they still swept the rug under you, and you've gone from paying 4% to 12%. Insanity. And it's not helping.
Yeah, I think what might see is
people voting a different way.
Or Thanos' snap.
I think what we might see is companies like do what LBS did. Hey, here's what we're putting out. You PO it, you buy it, and this is how much we're going to produce.
Like a made-to-order thing.
Yeah, made-to-order thing.
Yeah.
I think you'll see, especially with some of the higher-end pieces, and you won't see that 12, 15,000 ES mass production stuff. But then again, I don't know. It depends on what kind of deal they strike with. You know, for the studio to make them. So.
Hey Rashid, question for you. Like being part of like OG groups like DCX and being a collector for like a ton of years. Like, do you see it being better now, or do you see? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you see collectors embracing change now compared to back then?
Well, I can't. Well, you said collectors now. See, you got to remember, collectors now. This is what they're used to. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't adopt change like well when it comes. So like when it came with all the ES and all the new stuff, and I wasn't feeling it at first, But you got no other choice, But now it's like it's just different. As a collector now, I'm more picky. So it doesn't, and it's like more stuff is not more for other people now. It's not really. I don't know. It just was a different thing. Things were more simpler then, but then there was less companies back then.
Yeah.
There was less companies. Like I said before, Hope versus Spider-Man was only $300 and I think $15.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking peep price. So everybody had 30, 50 pre-orders.
Yeah.
Now look what we're dealing with now. Every statue is like $1,000 or $700. Like Nightcrawler, how much is Nightcrawler? $700.
$700, yeah, just
$700.
about.
Night back in the days, Nightcrawler would have been like $300. You know, that's a big jump.
Darth Rashid, you may have had a trouble adapting to the change of the ES, but you definitely didn't have trouble adapting to the scale change.
Scale change.
Let me hold on, my friend. What you need to understand, there was a company. Puffy may know about this. Puffy may know about this, and Matt may know. It was Elusive Concepts. They
Yeah.
were a company that first made the Han Solo Carbonite, and that was a piece that was just hard to get, you know. But
Yeah.
you know, we still had life size. We had life size pieces back then. You know.
Crazy. Well, thanks to everyone for answering that one. That was a little bit interesting.
Are we changing the topic?
Yeah. Matt, yeah, I'm gonna put yours up. Ready, Matt?
Yeah, not mine. It's panels, man. I do it for everybody.
All right, here we go.
All right. Go ahead, Steve. I don't know who.
I want to put the first one up really quick. And the first one is going to be.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Great movie. Great fucking movie. I love that movie.
You love that movie, right?
I do.
You
Big
gotta
time.
love Brian Mills. Yep.
If you're, I mean, once you're a dad, and especially if you're a dad with a daughter, there's a thing about I will kill a motherfucker if need be.
Someone
Literally, I will kill a motherfucker. I'm right here on the internet. It's like I will kill a motherfucker if they fuck with my daughter.
Dude,
So
when these movies were popular, there was I forgot if it was on Family Guy or somewhere, but he was like they made 3 of those movies. At what point are you gonna ask yourself like maybe he's just a bad fucking dad?
yeah, or maybe she should keep her ass home. Yeah. I only saw the first one actually, because after that I was like, oh, the concept is
Same here.
First one's the
same
best.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was awesome.
Yeah,
The
first
kitchen
one is
scene
the
was
best.
amazing. The
Have a
kitchen
good
scene.
night.
Oh yeah.
The first one's the best. Yeah. So Brian Mills, he has a certain set of skills. Did somebody take off? What was on?
No,
somebody
no.
from the-
One of the guys
Yeah.
in the chat.
Man, I didn't even know his name, so thank you for that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I just say Liam Neeson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's all I say.
That's all I say to you.
Golly, man. All right, yeah. So, but when I do these, I do it for characters. I don't do it because I want you guys to embellish the character, not the actor. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
want you guys to cross the line.
Too
Well,
late,
I
too
like
late.
this actor better than that actor, so I'm going to vote this way. I don't want that. I'm talking character versus character, and a lot of times I'll try to differentiate whether it's movie or comic or what have you.
Qui-Gon with a gun. Come on.
I was gonna go Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
These pictures are from Matt.
That's all cool with a gun. Come on.
But you know,
These pictures are from Matt, by the way. So if it gets gruesome for some people like this one,
That
This
was
guy's
good.
choking on pasta over here.
Yeah, he's check. I thought it was Chinese
Right.
noodles.
Spaghetti.
Do you guys remember the scene? Do you remember the scene? This is when he took
Yes.
the nails
Zapping
and
him.
he shoved them in the guy's knees.
Yeah.
And then he hooked up the car batteries to the electrical
Yes.
socket. And he was
Oh, I
shocking
took
the
I
guy
took
in the
I
chair.
took notes. Don't worry.
I don't remember.
It's in my scrapbook.
And that's
Yeah.
the dude. He's standing at the electrical switch, turning it off and on, shocking the dude, interrogating him. So Brian Mills, he has a certain he's spent a lifetime accumulating a certain set of skills that he knows how to track down people, torture them, beat them up, and to do what he needs to do. I mean, he's the guy that you want to call to get the job done, and he's it. He's got connects, he's got international savvy. He knows a lot. I don't know if he was CIA. I guess he was a CIA operative or whatever he was. But you know, he's the man to get, you know, when you need to get it done, and you've seen the movie, so you know what his skills are. He's good with the what is it, Hapkido or the
It's good with everything. Good
Krav
with guns. He could
Maga,
drive good.
whatever.
You
Drive
fucking
good.
dude up.
Guns, he could do it. He could do it all, right? So he's a true badass. And now he's got his. He's after his daughter, man. Somebody kidnapped his daughter, so he's relentless. But we're looking at the character. I mean, there was 3 of them done, so you kind of get to know who the character is. See, those are the nails he stuck and drove into dude's knees before he started shocking him.
They made a show.
Yeah, they did.
And the actor in it is
Sabretooth.
Rolo. It's the dude from Vikings. I wanted to watch a show just because the actor played him as like a young version of him.
I don't know. I hadn't seen that one. So, all right. So we have him going up against.
I got you. 1 second. Let me get this going. But really quick, John, you got to get out of here, man. I can't let you go.
I wanted to do it. I didn't want to interrupt. Guys, take it easy.
Well, you got to receive.
Sean, I'm gonna
Okay, I'll wait. Okay.
I'm gonna do like a Bronx Tale. Now you can't leave.
Yeah, I know. It's getting good. It's getting good.
So he's gonna go versus this guy right here.
This is the point where usually I'd give you a chance to do the right thing, but not tonight. Tonight I'm going to need your cameras, cell phones, anything you might have used to record what you did there.
That shit ain't fair.
Wow.
That shit ain't fair. No, that's
You're gonna pick him.
My man, Robert McCall. All right.
Have a good night, John.
Have a good night, John.
Good luck with this
I
one.
gotta go with you, John. Good night.
Good luck.
Good night.
Good luck. Good timing.
Leave now.
Shit.
You know what, Matt? It seems racial.
Wow, Brenton.
Brent still tried to embrace change. He still has to blow.
Damn,
He still has to blow out his lights.
Jesus.
Jesus. Oh, nice. I like that one.
Pennsylvania with the buggy carriages. Anyway, all right. So look,
He's doing the Ben Franklin, huh?
he walks around like this. I got this. Let me cut on the lights.
Alms for the
I mean,
poor.
there's a Paul Revere. The Redcoats are coming. The Redcoats are coming.
All right, so we got Robert McCall, former Special Services Commando. I mean, he also is I guess the CIA dude that went on it. So he is also very well skilled with martial arts. He also knows his weapons and his guns. He's a guy that also thinks outside of the box. He also knows how to get things done. He's a bad guy turned good guy who wants to do the right thing and help everybody out. If you remember the Equalizer, I mean, that's just the name itself says what it is. It's the Equalizer. He equalizes everything. He makes the good guys. He equalizes the good guys with the bad guys. He neutralizes them. So that's what my man Robert McCall is, and that's what he does. So we've got these two guys pit up against each other. So that's this week's matchup. Give it
You realize
to the guys on the panel and the chat.
These are basically the same damn guy.
Yeah.
Honestly. They are the older guy, former super badass who just wants to be left alone and live a peaceful life, and somebody fucks up.
There's a difference with a distinction. You've heard me say that. So,
but I mean, there's so many parallels.
I know. It's not gonna be easy. I mean, I'm not gonna say Superman against Blue Beetle. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean,
Next, you're gonna throw in like Charles Bronson.
This is good. Ooh, Charles Bronson.
I do Charles Bronson against Billy Jack.
Oh, Bronson all day. Sorry, but anyway.
Yeah, Billy Jack didn't do the guns. You remember Billy Jack, Budgie?
Vaguely, yeah. I remember that.
Is that the cousin of Kojak?
No, he was a drifter hippie.
Yep. I'm gonna take my right foot and hit you on that side of your face.
Yeah, he would tell you how he's gonna kick your ass and then proceed to kick your ass. Kind of like what's his name does it now, like Jack Reacher, right?
I was gonna say like Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
The art of fighting without fighting.
Damn.
Keesus, you look deep in thought, Keesus.
In my head, I was just thinking, man, he's gonna pull out the Equalizer. He's gonna pull out. Then he did. I was like, man. But I'm gonna go with Equalizer.
All right.
Damn.
What's the reason?
Yeah.
Main reason. Have y'all seen that fight with him in the car? I can't remember. I think it was movie number 2. But him in the car when he was driving, he was fighting the guy and eventually killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
He was on. For one, he was on a time limit. Everything he did was a time limit. He killed a bunch of dudes with a nail gun. I mean, I never seen him really sweat. He walked everywhere. When he fought, he was cool.
He's got that swagger.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was
Denzel.
Yeah. I mean,
Denzel got
but I'm gonna go Equalizer.
He's got the poll up. I didn't see the poll. That's cool.
You know, I thought you were gonna go Jason Bourne versus Liam here.
So I would do Jason Bourne against a different character.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Wow.
Finally.
Wow.
You had that one
on to that one?
ready.
I had that one for like a year.
Oh, Steve, you should have told me. I got a character for Jason Bourne.
Okay.
I think
Sorry,
I'm
who-
gonna agree with Keesis though. I'm going Denzel. You know, I feel like when I watch The Equalizer, the opponents he has to face, I get the impression that they're more trained mercenaries,
Or worthy.
like that. Yeah, that he goes up against. Whereas I feel like in Taken, they're kind of just armed thugs more than anything. Like they seem like they don't expect a lot of pushback in the trade that they're in.
Phoenix.
Yeah, that is cool.
So-
He always sets his watch and then proceeds to pull out.
You know what? Part I love is when he's sitting in the diner and that guy walks in. He's like, "Are we waiting for anybody else?"
Or was it just you?
Yeah, it's just you.
Yes.
The guy looks at him like,
And don't forget in the first movie, the guy he was going against was supposed to be like basically this well-trained, was it Russian or I can't remember.
Russian.
Puchkin.
Yeah, he's supposed to be that well-trained mercenary.
Oh no, that was Kevin Spacey. Did what was his name? I'll find out. Hold on. Go ahead, keep going.
But yeah, it's supposed to be that's who the big bad was supposed to be against, and he was hunting, Denzel, but he still ended up at the end, Denzel wiping the floor with him, honestly.
Yeah.
So
Right now, one is winning by one is at 70%.
Well,
I won't tell you who yet. But
Didn't Liam go up against that one dude? What's his? I don't know the actor's name. He went
It's
up
been so
against a
long.
crazy.
It's been so long since I watched that.
Yeah, he went up against a crazy dude too. I forgot. He was trained and everything. He was sent to find him.
Yeah. I love how he tracks down the guys and eventually ends up on the yacht.
Yeah, that's like the difference in the movies. In Taken, he was tracking them down. In Equalizer, he wasn't really.
There's detective work, kind of.
Yeah, in Equalizer, he was more like he got his info on the guys that were tracking him.
Denzel killed a man down in the second film.
Great.
I think a determining factor in this though is like Liam Neeson. What do you remember out of those movies? The most memorable thing is like that phone call.
Didn't his wife get killed in the second one?
I believe. Yeah, I don't know if I saw the second. I think I only saw the first one.
Denzel would never let that.
Yeah,
happen.
his wife got killed.
He fought this dude in Taken. In Taken 2, he fought this dude, and this dude was supposed to be like a super trained, whatever, like looking for him. And he was like the same thing. Like he was like the Albanian badass or whatever that they had paid to go after him.
Yeah.
And which for Taken?
In Taken 2.
Taken 2.
Yeah, that was because it was the father. The father was trying to get revenge for his son's
Yeah,
death.
they hired this dude.
And the wife got killed. But remember in Equalizer, his friend, the lady from the CIA thing, she got killed. So
Well, our guys need their motivation.
Yeah.
What's
Wait,
Denzel's name in that movie?
Robert McCall.
McCall.
I will say anybody with the name Robert's got to be badass dude.
Oh, here we go.
He's also a Marine. In that
He's got to be a
movie.
bad. Oh, he's a Marine
yeah.
too.
He's
Oh
an
man.
ex-Marine.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Trust-
I
I know who I'm voting for.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what Brian Mills was.
No, it just says CIA agent.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it just says former. So, but typically you spent some time in the service. So.
Jarhead's there. McCall me maybe.
Oh,
Wow.
he's back.
All right, so who's next? Who's next? Who's
Back
next? Who's
again.
next? Who's next? Rashid, did you go?
No, it can't be a tie, right?
Come on, Rashid. You
telling
go
you.
with this tie thing every week.
Nah, because I remember Leon Nelson went against the Wolves in the Gray. He took
I
him
love
on.
that movie.
Okay. We're talking. It's a different character. I
You
said
cleared
it.
that up in the beginning.
You threw that shit just to trigger his ass. I love it.
Rashid was too busy admiring that boba.
Yeah.
That was in the beginning.
I'm gonna go with Equalizer.
Damn.
I think his endurance will last a little longer.
Oh, Steve's missing a couple of pictures I sent.
I don't know about endurance because he just never ran in the movie. he was always one step ahead of them. He just never ran.
That's all right. There's another one. There's another one. That's it.
Rashid. Who's next? Pudgy?
I guess so. Man, this is difficult, but the one thing that I do like about the Equalizer is that 30-second thing. The fact that he looks at his watch so cool and just says, "All right, fuck you, here we go," and then checks his record, make sure he's punctual. It's good. I'll go with Equalizer.
Right.
Isn't Queen Latifah the Equalizer now?
Yeah, tragically, yes.
What?
What?
Yeah. I saw a promo.
Actually, it wasn't a bad
Where-
show.
I heard it was good.
They
I'm
showed
not
her
gonna
doing
lie.
a kick. You know, if you're kicking guys in the shins and that's a deadly kick, yeah, she's great. But she
Well,
don't
sweep
lift.
the
She
legs,
don't. She don't
Pudgy.
do. Yeah, no,
Sweep
she
the
doesn't
leg.
do kicks.
Yeah, I
higher than the
wouldn't
kneecap.
have made her the Equalizer. I think I would have used a male. I wouldn't have used Queen Latifah.
No, we're all embracing change now, Rashid.
Where she said that new Black Panther movie, they can keep it.
I haven't seen it yet. Gotta let that come out. Gotta judge it after you see it. Eddie, what did you have? Did Eddie go? I don't know if Eddie went.
No, I was hoping you wouldn't remember.
Skip him. You forget he was here.
I want to do it, Matt. I want to pick based off of the one I like more.
Yeah, wait a minute. And I said that specifically for you, man. 'cause
That's funny.
I think if I'm doing it in fairness, I think it's the fucking Equalizer. But I love Liam Neeson, man. But I think
don't get me
being
wrong,
fair,
I do too, though.
I think he's better. Like Liam does all these things, but you could see it like it's getting to him. Like he, you know, it
getting
and
old.
Equalizer. You see that picture? Go back that one. Look at him. I feel like he's not even trying. He's just like
Yeah, he's like
yeah.
he's
not
like
even.
he's thinking about the Prime 1 pre-order
Yeah.
while he's killing the guy in the
Yeah,
chest. Yeah, I wonder if I should get the life-size bust or not.
Well, I
Yeah, I
think
don't
the
know.
other one, the corkscrew to the chin or whatever that he's doing, look, it's like that didn't even bother him. He's like,
checking
I'm
his
just
teeth
gonna
right
pop
now.
this wine right here.
Yo, that fight was crazy too.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think he'd take it. Plus, he doesn't have any. Equalizer has no family or anything, right? Like
Nah,
he has nothing to hold him back.
it was
I feel
just
like
that coworker that died or got killed in was it second one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
think
he cares about the people around him, but he has no like actual tie to anybody blood wise. Like so, like he could kidnap Brian's family and he'd be paralyzed. You know, he'd be like, "What do I do?"
He doesn't have a weakness like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of good. He's motivated. He doesn't need a personal tragedy to take some motherfuckers out. You know? This guy took my parking spot.
Corkscrew to the chin.
Done.
baby.
Screw that. And he 30 seconds and says, the meter's good. Puts another quarter in.
You don't tip the waitress, it's over for
Yeah.
you.
You accidentally scuff his sneaker or something, and you're just dead.
Steve, you gonna go or you want me to go? Where you going?
I'll go. I was gonna go with Robert McCall just because what Brenton said. Brenton pointed out that he does go against mercenaries and everything, while Liam's just like running against like I don't even know what to call.
Well, he's up against human traffickers and
human traffickers.
Well,
sheiks.
I think they're both
Arab
up against the
sheiks.
same people. He's up against Albanians. The other guy's up against Russians.
Generic
They're both
scumbags.
mafia.
Yeah.
Well,
both
in the
mafia.
second one, he went up against his former team.
Yeah, the second Equalizer, he was against the.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta watch those ones. The only one I've seen is that first one.
No, I'm telling you, the fights in the second one, like him in the car, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
It's
I gotta
crazy,
see this
man.
one. I
He goes
gotta
against his
refresh
former
my
team. He
memory.
goes against his former team in the second one. They haven't done it. They're working on the third one now. It hasn't been released yet.
And that one, he's actually hunting people down. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got Equalizer.
But they're different in the sense of so Liam takes it from a management perspective, I guess you'd say, when he's doing his thing. All right, so you got Equalizer.
Management perspective.
Yeah. I too would have to go with the Equalizer, and the reason why I would go with the Equalizer is because he purely has ice in his veins. I mean, he will literally. I mean, when he's killing you, he's looking at you in the eyes. There are several scenes in the movie to where he looks at the person that he's killing him, and he just sees the life drain out of them by staring him in the eyes. When he hung the dude in the Home Depot, he just sat there and looked at him as he died. And you can see it's just completely expressionless. That's his gift. Like I'm gonna change characters a little bit, but in Man of Fire, he's an artist at death, and he's working on his masterpiece. He's also a master at interrogation, a little bit different from Brian Mills. Brian Mills is more of a torture to get information. This dude, he's lying. He'll kill you and get the information out of you as you're dying. I mean, he's talks to the Russian dude right there, tell him he's laying on the funky floor. He should have taken the 10 grand. Now he's dead. He choked the dude out in the car when he was sitting there talking with him. Remember, he took the hose and put the carbon monoxide. So he is like Phoenix said. He's a man with a plan. He's going into it with a plan. Not that Brian Mills wouldn't have a plan, but I think Brian Mills is more reactionary to the situation. Whereas McCall will have a plan and adapt to the plan as the situation unfolds. And I think that's the difference. So I think the difference with the distinction in this case is the ice cold demeanor that McCall has when he's executing his job.
Hey Matt, really quick question. What's that mean? Ice in his blood or ice in his skin? What's
ice in his veins?
Cold-blooded.
He's cold-blooded. He's cold-blooded. He doesn't care. I mean, he will just like, they said they tapped on it. He's got nothing to hold him back. Like that picture right there. He's thinking about. I mean, he's looking at you as you're dying and could care less.
Should have got the clip.
Right after that, he goes to go in his car and read his book.
I wasn't sure.
You should have got the clip from Training Day, Steve. I'm King Kong.
Well, just the fact that he looks at the victim as they're dying. I mean, that's some cold stuff, man. I mean,
yeah, he's definitely.
I mean, that's just like, remember when John Wick killed the dude in the club, in the bathroom? He looked at his eye. He looked at him in his eyes as he's killing him.
Yes.
And he's basically sending a message: "I'm killing you."
Yes.
I mean, that's just some.
Good night.
That's just some cold stuff, man.
Yeah, I never looked at anybody in the eyes in the bathroom.
Well,
you can do that. You might be surprised at what ends up happening.
Yeah.
Whoever loses contact
bathrooms
first.
you going to?
Whoever loses eye contact first is the loser. So
just don't cross the streams, Egon.
I don't know. I hear you, Brenton. I'm looking straight ahead.
wow, Brenton. So what are you looking at then? If you're not looking at the dude in his eyes,
You better be studying them Doc Martens right there on the floor.
That's why I'm a Daredevil fan. I just close my eyes.
Nice.
Stare at the
pissing
wall,
all
brother.
over the urinal.
Brent is looking into a different eye.
Oh, my brown-eyed boy. Nice.
All right, I'm gonna end the poll. So right now the poll is at Taken is at 30%, Equalizer is at 70% with 30 votes. So Equalizer wins
Wait,
tonight.
if we vote, which movie is better though? Are you guys gonna keep the same vote?
I'm gonna keep the same vote.
Yeah, I'll stick with that. I like the
Yeah, I think
Equalizer
I'll
better.
stick with that too.
I'm taking
Because
one.
I'm
I
counting
enjoy
everything.
them
I'm
both.
counting 1 and 2. 1 and 2 both were equal. Well, not equally, but they were both good. And then taking 2 and 3 were just ass cheeks to me, honestly.
3 is not the best. I like.
I'm like, first your daughter gets kidnapped twice, I think. Then your wife is getting kidnapped too. They are after you, man.
Yep.
Well, no, the
Either
second
that or
one he
knows,
got
like, the
kidnapped.
dumbest
It wasn't
people.
Oh, he
right.
got kidnapped. All 3 of them get. Yeah, nah, I'm cool.
Well, because the dad was getting revenge. I don't know. That's a tough one because Taken came out before Equalizer did, technically.
Yeah.
And when it came out, I mean, it was pretty badass. I mean, that was a father. Basically, you look at it from a father going to save his daughter.
Yeah.
So it's a different perspective.
You identify with it.
Yeah.
I tend to identify with it a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, you can identify
Well,
it. Certain people can identify with it
I
more.
identify with Equalizer because he works at Home Depot. So.
But you gotta take into account like all the 2 movies that followed up with that too.
Nah, I can vote for.
I'll take the best out of the series. I'll take the best out of the series and put them up against each other. And
if I do that
Taken,
with Matrix, then Matrix is shit.
Taken was really good when it came out at the time. And if you look at the Equalizer, I mean, I could pit it up against another. I could pit it up against Mr. Nobody. I could put it up against a lot of different any other Jason Statham movie. Kind of like it's just a dude out for revenge. You know what I mean? Whereas I think Taken had it made it more emotional, I guess.
Was he out for revenge on the first one?
On Equalizer?
Yeah. Or were they hunting him?
Yeah, no, he was out for revenge because of the girl.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were trying to find him.
No, he went down to take down an organization because of the little girl was put into trafficking.
Yeah. Okay. Now I remember.
Well, Matt, thank you again for another great verses. That was fun.
Cool.
That was a good one.
That was very fun.
Clip on.
Glad you guys enjoyed.
You see what Phoenix said? That's funny.
What did he say? When Taken needs 20 cuts edits for Mills to jump over a fence, he kind of lost me in toughness. Jesus.
What was he on set or something? He must take
He's the only person to watch after the credits.
I know. He didn't watch
the
Taken.
bonus material. He watched the
DVD extras.
Yeah.
The making of Taken. That's what he saw.
So our guy Luke brought this up today. So PCS put a poll up saying TMNT Legends line. Should we offer it in a quarter two or 1/6 or neither, and just offer it in 1/3 only?
You voted 1/6?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Who the fuck voted 1/6?
I guess Luke. No, who brought it up?
Luke brought it up, yeah.
Or was it Aunt Adams voted 1/6?
Well, I'm thinking because like a lot of people already ordered the 1/3, like they should have announced this earlier, or
Yeah, they should have, honestly.
Well, I think they might be doing it for ES purposes. Maybe they'll do both.
1/6 turtles would be small, wouldn't? Because turtles are smaller than.
I thought turtles were only like 5'5" or something like that.
Yeah. I would say quarter.
You see what Luke said?
Owning 4 of them won't be a 4 grand.
No, what is
I voted 1/6.
I can't put that up.
He has no interest. He has no interest in it.
Hollywood. Yeah. I don't know. Quarter for me too, but it's only coming out. It's only coming out in 1/3 right now, right? As far as
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't get to read into this that much, so Luke, if you want to clear it up. 1/6 storyline would be sweet. Way too many characters to afford in 1/4. Oh, that's true. You could get like a whole set with a 1/6 line.
Yeah, I couldn't see it in third, man. It take up a lot of real estate. The big old shells.
I think 1/4 would be
Ideal.
yeah, but I mean I can understand the 1/6 if you want to get like everybody like
Yeah, yeah. If you're getting all the bad guys.
4 turtles is gonna be almost $4,000.
you think they will charge $1,000 for each turtle?
I figure at least 700
What?
each, right?
One
One
six?
thirds or
1/4.
No, if you were going quarter, that's why 1/6 is a reasonable.
It'd be
unless
like-
you're strictly
it'd be
one
like
scale
700, I think, in quarter.
per turtle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
per turtle. I don't know.
28 plus tax and everything else.
All three of them. Do all three.
I think if you plan on getting like everybody, that includes like side characters, bad guys, then yeah, 1/6. Because I personally wouldn't have all the characters in 1/4. That's too much. It's like you dealing with X-Men.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But if I was just getting the turtles, I'll just get 1/4.
Yeah, I feel like way less people would buy 1/6.
That's true too. Well, then we got the. Sorry.
No, this has nothing to do with this. Robert, did you see that that Sentinel's on sale today?
Yeah, I seen it.
Oh, that 25% off.
Robert.
See, I know, right? Name's Jarhead. The hell? I was like, who the hell's Robert?
That was so jarring.
Yes, Edward,
I
he
mean,
did.
Yes, Edward.
Damn.
I like calling people by their real name, okay?
Hey, man.
He's trying to
All
really
right,
name
Edward.
I could have said Galacticus, but I didn't want to do it twice. You know?
That would have been better than Robert.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
Matthew.
So, oh, man. You might as well take me to dinner. Shit. Hey, so Eddie, hold on a second. Why do you think people would buy? I think people would be more inclined to buy a 1/6 over a 1/4, just because you have 4 characters, and it's going to take up a lot of space. And I think, are you basing off of 1/6?
But how do we know
it's
taking? How do we know how much?
But how
space
many
they're taking up?
1/6 collectors? Are you looking at how many people collect 1/6 statues versus how many people collect?
You're right. I'm
1/4
not
statues,
thinking
or-
of. I'm thinking of just the statue community. I'm not thinking of people that buy figures in 1/6 or anything.
Right.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking of the
Matthew.
statue guys. Wow. I don't know. I feel like it sounds nice, but I feel like as far as actually going for the line and putting your money down, it's like those 1/10 X-Men. Like most people got the Sentinels, and like how many people are sticking with the line? You know, like I don't know. I feel like just quarter will get you more money. I feel like that more people are inclined to.
Most of those statues have sold out too. There's a lot of those statues that have sold out that are 1/6.
They're still making them too. I know
Yeah.
that, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's just from what I see with the groups and everything. I feel like
for something like that X-Men statues though, it's like there's so many of them that's the only way that most people would be able to get all of them and display them. You know, think about how many characters are in that diorama. That's why it makes sense to me. But like, if you're just like you said, if you're just collecting their turtles, 1/4.
Right.
okay. Do you think that X-Men line would do as well without the Sentinels though?
No, because
Would-
the Sentinels
No.
make
Okay,
that
so
line.
at all.
if you compare the Turtles don't have a Sentinel.
They could. I mean, they have the Shredder coming out pretty soon.
They could have
That's
what
not a
was that
Sentinel.
brain guy's name? The brain.
Krang.
Yeah.
Krang.
Crane.
Krang, yeah,
He
Krang.
was a pretty big character. I mean, they could be fighting him.
What about the rat?
No, but I'm
Who's
saying
that?
like big, like scale wise, like
Plus,
They
I
don't
don't know
have-
these.
they don't have like
Splinter.
everybody
I was
does that
wrong.
X-Men
Splinter.
line because
Pair-
they can
pair
put
of
it around
tweezers.
the Sentinels, and it becomes like a big diorama. But with the Turtles, you just got the characters. You're not getting that big, standalone.
My
whatever.
thing about this is the turtles. People are really only going to get their turtles and probably Shredder.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
Yeah, I
like.
mean,
They won't
do
get
you
the
really
rat.
need an April
I like-
O'Neil? I mean, do
Splinter.
you know?
You're
What
not
about the-
getting.
Well, you need
The rat was cool.
What is the Rhino and the Hog, dude?
Keeps calling him the
Rocksteady,
rat,
Bebop.
Master
Rocksteady.
Splinter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bebop and Rocksteady. You need
Yes,
those.
yeah. I mean, any turtle fan
do you
would
do
definitely
you
that.
need them, or do you only need the turtles?
That was one of their main villains though. Besides Shredder, was Bebop. And
I would
Rocksteady.
only need the
That was
turtles,
central.
but I feel like a lot of
But I
people
mean,
would.
people who, I mean, I'm not talking about people who are like real, not saying real fans, but people who only want the turtles, like overall from a company's point of view.
Shit, I would love
sorry, Walter.
a Casey Jones and the rabbit. What was that rabbit's name?
Usagi
Anybody remember?
Yojimbo.
Yeah. So I
I
mean,
like
those are my two favorite characters out of the turtles.
Oh, Casey Jones. That's
Shoot, I
cool.
like the rat. He was a rat, right? It was a rat, or was it a gopher?
Yes. The
Was it a
disrespect on
gopher?
Splinter right now.
So disrespectful to
gopher.
their father.
Why is that disrespectful? Wasn't he? Why is that disrespectful?
Was it a gopher?
It's actually Richard Gere's hamster.
Yeah, he was a gopher.
Confusing rodents.
Whatever. He was, but see, he was like the Nick Fury of the turtles, right?
Well, Nick Fury, I don't know about.
I know the turtles
Well, he
are
was
based
Confucius.
off of Daredevil, right?
He was Confucius.
Go to bed, Matt.
Oh shit.
So Arch recently, well, I don't know if it was recent, but he posted this question. Do you guys swap out, like Matt, you know, if there's no doctor involved, do you swap out your old piece for a new piece if you find it broken?
No, I broken now. Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really displaying it. I mean, it'll drive Brenton crazy. I mean, I know it'll drive him bananas or John crazy.
Just turn it to an angle.
Turn him the other way.
Yeah, no, I'm not. If I got a busted up statue, it's either in the box and I'm trying to get rid of it, or I'm getting it fixed or something else. I'm not. Yeah, no, sorry. I mean, that's not me personally. I mean, some people, I guess, you know, you got to do what you got to do if it's you, but.
Forenzi says, "I'm sorry for your loss, Arch."
I mean, that's the
This
only
is
thing on
nails.
it. That's the only thing on it messed up, right?
That's the only
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah.
The two
Man,
fingers.
I mean, if
He
he still
fought
has the
Wolverine.
pieces, I would have tried to.
Glue it.
Yeah.
I think
fought
he mentioned that
Wolverine
he
and
couldn't find it.
He damaged his nails, you know.
I mean, what's the question? Am I keeping this, or am I getting rid of it, or is that the
He's
question?
saying, would
Yeah.
you, if you can't afford, or like if you don't have a doctor around you, if you can't fix it, do you buy a completely new statue, or what do you do?
I put something like a.
I embrace
cloth.
change. I embrace the change, and I get a new one. I move on. I come up. That's what I do. But no, if I really like that character and I really want that statue, I'm either sending it somewhere to get fixed and repaired, or I'm buying a new one. That's just
Jesus.
simple.
Oh, Lucas
With the
is
comments
savage
tonight.
Oh fuck.
How about you, Rashid? Like, I know you have like a ton of statues.
Oh, this
in the
is
basement.
Arch's. Oh, Arch did
This-
this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Arch. I'm putting the pieces together, man. Sorry. Like Luke, I need to go to bed. I gotta take my pills. Today's Tuesday. I gotta look at that little chamber.
Get the pill box out.
Yeah, sorry, Arch. I don't know that happened. Get it fixed, man. Send it off somewhere to get it fixed. That's what I would do. Or, you know, if you could find one, the cost of getting it fixed might even, you know, it'll be more than 50% of buying another one. This is an older piece. If you can pick up another one at a decent price, yeah, pick up another one. But that's up to him. I mean, it's his.
I mean, get a yellow cloth and say that's some part of Wolverine's outfit. I don't know.
Yeah, Arch, I'm gonna go by the rule of thumb. If it's more than 50%, you know what I mean? Get a new one or get another one, or if it's less than 50%, you get it fixed. That's what I would do.
What do you think, Rashid?
I repaired many statues back in the day, so I would repair it first. I definitely would look for those pieces. They're there. He said he can't find it, but they're there. But I search for the broken pieces, and then I either get me like I go to the art store, get sculpting clay.
Yes, sir.
I get a Gorilla Glue. But I fixed, like, I remember one time that first Thanos and Lady Death sideshow. I forgot something I had to repair, but I repaired that whole base. I added an extra chunk of piece of clay on there and made it look rocky and stuff like that.
So let me ask. I guess I can ask Arch for clarification. Is he asking if you have a damaged statue? Are you okay with having a damaged statue, or would you rather want to have a piece that's whole and complete? Is there a difference? Again, the difference with the distinction here.
It's saying if it's broke, would you want it or would you repair it?
Right. Well, or he's saying or replace
would you
it. He said
what would
money's
you
no
intend to
object.
do?
He said money's no object. So I don't know if the question is, can you live with a broken statue that's been prepared, or do you need to have a piece that's whole?
If that's the question, I can live with it.
Fix it or get a new one. That's it. Fix it or get a new one.
I'm probably going to see what happens first. Either I find the same statue for 300 or Sideshow comes out with another saber tooth.
Embrace the change, man. Embrace the change.
$300. Good days.
Yeah. Which that statue, I mean, now I've seen it somewhere around there, 350. You know, because it is an older Sideshow piece.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point to repair that one when you can find one for probably how much he's going to take to ship it somewhere, get it repaired, and
That's why
you got to think those claws, they're very delicate. You know, what if he break them shits again? Then he gonna keep paying for it. You gotta fix that shit, man.
Them shits.
Arch, just go ahead and get the new saber tooth, man.
Then freaking Art put this this picture up, man. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, that don't look good.
What happened?
What happened?
You driving around in a convertible?
Is that
or what?
moisture?
It was a humid day, probably.
Hey, man, that's right after Aunt May died, man.
Jesus.
do you got to put hair product in it or what?
I'm sure, right?
Now that you zoom up, I don't know if the likeness is there.
It looks pretty good to me.
I think it looks good, but
it looks good.
But
looks like he has a lot of gray hairs. He's stressed out.
That's the lighting.
That's the lighting.
Highlights.
Now Green Goblin got him stressed.
Do you think it should have been an option for the Spider-Man head instead? Like either
The masked one?
The mask, yeah. It should have been an option.
Oh, he has
I thought they did one already
Yeah.
that was masked.
Yeah, but
take it.
With this piece, you know, you want to be able to swap it out, I guess, you know. I don't know.
I don't know. I
think
personally
it's
would
more
like to
money
swap
for
it out.
Queen
but-
if they make you buy two busts.
See, it looks fine right there, just not head on.
No, I think it looks like him.
Yeah, I think it looks like him
It
too.
does.
It's just the hair is bothering me.
I'm not combing no man's hair every day.
You're not gonna give him a little part. In the middle,
You're
man?
not going to embrace that change, huh?
I'm not embracing that change, man.
It looks just like Nathan Drake.
Oh, shit.
I think that opens up. That compartment opens up.
And then a
That's
brush
where
and
you put
his
the hair
wand,
gel.
a styling wand.
Is that where the moose goes? You put the moose on it?
Yeah, what is that? I
You
don't
gotta think though,
remember what that was.
these busts come with hair nets, and then you gotta comb the hair. Like that's crazy. I ain't doing
So that's the way it looked freshly unboxed, I take it.
bro.
Yeah, that would kind of make me feel strange, just sitting there combing the hair, making sure I got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Make you feel strange. I haven't done that in 10 years.
As long as you don't start talking to it, it's not weird, I guess.
So Pudgy would love it. He'd be sitting there.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'd be smacking Tom around.
Can you imagine though?
That just didn't sound right, Pudgy.
Can you imagine you combing his hair and Loki's hair? You know, you a grown man combing these guys.
Hey, you be combing his hair. You be brushing your hair.
You gotta wash it too, man.
Yup, I ain't doing that bullshit. I'm not doing that.
we stop at certain lines in the embrace of change.
I think Art even said, I don't know if he said, you got to put gel in the hair or something.
Right, that's
Really?
hey, all right, that's what the compartment's for, to put the moose. You put the moose back there.
Well, that's why Rashid only buys helmeted characters.
There you go.
Oh, good grown man. What?
I mean, Brenton,
Russian hair.
you a Spider-Man fan. Is this something that you would like? If it was like very cheap, but I mean, or you just
How much was
No,
this one?
There's not a low enough price to get me to buy something from the Holland movies. So
Yeah, is it you are you buying Spider-Man or are you buying the Tom Holland?
Yeah.
This is Tom Holland. This ain't you ain't buying Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look
the
at that
detail
hair.
on the suit looks really good, but you know, just the fact that you have to deal with the hair.
Yeah, it's a well done piece. Just
I think though, if he came out with a swap out head with the mask, I think then it would be a plus. You know,
From a artistic statue detail aspect, I think they did a fantastic job here. As far as if you're into that and you like that, and this is your high end stuff. If you're Madame Tussauds and that's what your house looks like, you know, this is for you. So everybody has their own niche of collecting. So
Look, it's already coming out. You see that little strand of hair right here?
Yeah.
but I'm gonna tell you, the last comic convention the BSC went to, if you watch it, look at Doctor Strange's left side of his face. You can tell somebody touched it because the tone is peeled off on this Doctor Strange bus, not this one.
Oh, okay.
Just look at the channel where he's at in San Diego, and he's at the Queen Studio. Just look at it.
That's interesting that it's like if people touch the face at any point, the oils on your fingers are going to ruin.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine somebody eating grits and they just come up to your statue.
Well, I don't know who's coming over to my house eating grits and then going touching all my statues, but
yeah, that looks good.
I don't know who's touching my statues. Period.
I eat this.
it's like my cousin Vinny.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Oh,
I love that. That's a nice piece right there.
It's Austin getting ready for the holidays.
Where he get those the hats from?
I think you could get them at Dollar
I'd
Tree.
say a craft store, Michael's.
Oh no! So you go to the dollar store and they sell them with like the wine carriers. Every single one of them comes with them.
Okay.
which dollar store? There's like 8. General Dollar, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. What was? I mean,
Dollar Tree.
I'm pretty sure Hobby Lobby has something like this too.
It'll be expensive. At Hobby
That rogue has not sold out yet, man. That's
It's
crazy.
25% off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, probably the collector's edition one. Yeah.
Oh, it's 25% off this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because everybody wanted that exclusive.
Yeah.
That's probably why they're trying to make another Wolverine.
Oh my! Get this off the screen.
Look what they done to my girl.
Yeah.
Man.
She fell down a well and her eyes went cross.
Jeez.
Shit, kind of like that
No.
Splice. That movie Splice.
I mean, if I was responsible for the eye crossing, that'd be
Who
different.
could have predicted this? I've been shitting on this
That looks
statue since
better.
they first announced it.
Oh,
Everybody's
she looks like a damn alien.
It's gonna come out so great. It's amazing.
Who said that?
Dude, everybody I argued with on stream about this piece was like, "Oh, it's phenomenal. It's the best Black Widow we've ever seen."
They're crazy.
Now look at this shit.
They're crazy.
You hate to see it, but
Here's
you love
the
to see it.
prototype.
That looks good.
That looks good.
This is
That
the
looks
prototype.
on point right there.
Looks anime, bro. This is Walton and Buck's piece right here.
Honestly, I like the sideshow one better.
I like the Iron Studios one better.
Yeah, the Iron Studios, the 110th.
so this was the prototype that they posted up.
This was the prototype, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
this is
then
the in-hand pictures.
Wow. Quite a
yeah,
difference.
I mean, that is crazy because Queen Studio's been killing
It
it.
looks like anime. It don't look like anime to you?
A
Yeah,
little bit,
yeah.
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 they messed that one up.
Our eyes
They're
look dead.
accidentally referencing Ghost in the Shell pics.
Probably.
Yeah.
It looked like they had her. They had
The
the
whole-
licensing to use her face, and at the last minute, she said no.
Damn, Brenton. I never thought about that. You're absolutely right. When I see this, I think of Ghost in the Shell more than I do Black Widow. And wow, yeah.
Now are they going to change this? I mean, is this the final?
Nah, this is it.
Yeah, this is in-hand pictures.
Make no mistake.
Oh, that's in hand picture. That's somebody's Black Widow.
Mm-hmm. Cancel if you ordered it.
They better return that, huh?
She looks like a cosplayer.
Doesn't even look like her, actually.
Nah, it doesn't.
Here she does.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah,
looks
she
like
does
Scarlett
there.
Johansson.
The
I
eyes
still
look
think it's off
alive.
there, but it's closer.
Is the face, what was it, PVC? The portrait?
No, this is polystone.
Wow.
Texturing the skin.
You got bamboozled.
How much did this?
Oh man, this comment made me laugh last week. I'm just gonna read this off really quick. Mojo Potato says, "Enjoy the show, casual. I always get a good chuckle hearing grown men argue about which superhero could beat who. It takes me back to my elementary school days, arguing with my friends on the playground."
Or the fact that Blade can't really beat nobody.
Yeah, black.
Yeah.
and
That's
white.
not.
Oh man, here we go.
Yeah, don't start it up again.
Let's skip it over. Let's skip it over. Our guy Terry's still going against or going over the Hellraiser movies. So if you guys are interested, stop by. And
I never realized how many there were until he started doing this.
there's 10 of
When
them.
did Terry become?
10?
Okay.
Nah,
Terry Gal.
Ew.
There's 10 of them. Yeah.
It's
Rashid,
Terry
there's
Gal.
10, yo.
Nah. It's
Yo.
about
That's crazy.
5, 6.
I didn't know there was more than 3.
I think it's about no, because they made it was 3, then Hell. It's about 5, 6.
The last one I watched was the one where the dude turned into the CD player.
What?
And he was spitting out like CDs.
That was number 3.
Yeah, that's the last one I watched.
That's
And
when
then
he was going back in time, his bloodline, right?
I don't remember.
I don't even remember. And then I just watched this new one that just happened. The one that just came out.
I watched the new one on Hulu.
Yeah.
Terry looking handsome.
No, I thought they did like 8.
Well, he on number 9, right?
It's up
Well,
there,
I feel
yeah.
like 6 of them were straight to DVD or whatever.
They probably were.
The original actor Pinhead, is he still acting him or no?
No, not
No,
the
it's a
one that
girl
just
now.
came out. It's a girl.
It's a girl. Yeah.
Embrace the change.
Man, I remember seeing that in the movie theaters, man.
She wasn't that bad though, to be honest.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
It was, man. It was a trip, man, because it was like nothing came out that was like that. That was just like, it took you to, I mean, it had you thinking about another dimensional spiritual realm or whatever, you know what I mean, from hell and like how they cross universes and whatnot. It was cool. I mean, it was odd, but yet it was cool. It wasn't your normal, you know, exorcist spirit thing. You know what I mean? It was pretty cool. It was good when it came out.
I don't know why you watch shit like this, man.
Yeah,
The new one is it's a lot better than the original. The original one, I watched it not too long ago.
I ain't gonna say that because I'm not like a horror
Yeah,
fanatic. So, but the new one was alright.
Yeah, but Hellraiser is like too demonic for me, man.
No, yeah, but come on. Did you see it when it came out back in the day?
Yeah, I saw it. And I
Right.
got tired of that guy being bloody in a suit. And smoking cigarettes. Got me tired watching that.
Yeah, I only saw the first one, maybe the second one, and then you're right. It's
I
just,
thought the third one, Bloodlines, was good, but you know.
I don't even
You
remember
guys
that.
are hilarious. Probably haven't touched a Rubik's Cube since.
Terry's doing his thing now with a new.
Yo,
I love his Photoshop skills too.
Look, I remember there was a thing with the Ouija boards was going. There was this rumor about the Ouija boards and
No,
stuff.
thank you. Those stay out of my house.
But do you remember when they came
Like,
out?
there's
Oh,
something.
wait a minute. What was the thing when you go in to you go in the bathroom and close the door? and
Nope,
get dark?
don't say none of that either. Nope.
And
Is
you
there
say-
some things
Call the
we
name 3
don't
times
do?
in the mirror.
I think it's 5 with Candyman.
No, it's like Bloody Mary. Then you got
it wasn't
Candyman.
Candyman. It was before. So it was that concept which actually spawned the whole Candyman
Yeah,
movie.
it was Bloody
It was-
Mary when I was growing up.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Man, my older cousins used to lock me in the bathroom. And they said I couldn't come out. I couldn't come out until I said it. Look, I spent like 2 hours in that bathroom because I was not saying it.
Oh, jeez. Jesus, man. What the hell?
Jesus
Way to
is
go.
tormented.
Way to go, casual. Now you brought up some like bad memories from
I
Keith.
know, PTSD, man. I started running my legs.
No, but when I
Lights go
saw when I saw that movie, The Ring, where they made him watch that VCR movie.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody ever tell me watch something and they walk away, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. My uncle did that too. He called me right when that movie ended. He called us in the living room. There's like 10 or 15 of us in the living room watching it, and they all made me answer the phone.
Yeah, anybody that be like, man, we gotta watch this. You watch it.
Yeah.
It was the child.
I'm gonna get keys. I'm gonna lock them in the closet.
Man, I just be standing in that closet. That's and
Oh man.
Keith is in there just saying Beetlejuice. Be like I said.
y'all be like, say Bloody Mary. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Our boy CFO took these pictures.
That looks so good, but I know it's just gonna be way too much, man. Like,
Look at that back, man. That's what kind of back I want.
Wow. Wow.
What's that, Lee Haney?
Oh my god.
I actually know him, man. I used to work for him.
Oh wow.
Now, do you think the gray variant is going to be going as much as how Sasha's gray variant went for?
in the aftermarket?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
I think.
I don't know.
Like
I thought it was the
2
same ES
years.
though.
Oh really? I thought it was 100 or 100.
No,
or
it got
200.
bumped up. I think they're all $5.99.
They're all $5.99.
Or no, up to $5.99. Depends on who orders it.
Correct.
Yeah, they're all $5.99, but this one, the price in USD is like what?
I think this is going to be the rarer one because nobody's going to order it.
It's like $100 or $200 more.
I don't see nobody going to order it. I think somebody will order it.
I think people are gonna order this. I think this one's gonna be the first one sold out.
Let me rephrase that. I think less. Thank you. I think less people will order it than the other
Be
two.
specific.
So
Change your answer, Matt.
You guys think this is definitive hope, though? You guys think this is the actual?
I think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think so.
I still like Transformation more.
Yeah, I think Transformation is the best.
But the thing is, the people LBS they came out and said you can put this with your 1/4, and it would be the correct size that Hulk is supposed to be.
For 1/4?
Yeah, compared to your 1/4.
Different sizes, so yeah.
So I mean, in a way, you could get this for your
Why would they come
1/4
out
line.
and say
It'd be-
that? Because then he's inaccurate in 1/3, which is what they made.
Well, if you look at what they compared him to 1/3, he did look a little inaccurate. He looked a few inches taller than Thor.
Well, he should be like that'd be like 7 foot tall, and that should be where he's at. And then,
but I also think people don't realize how big he's gonna be when they get him in person. Like,
yeah,
I want to see I want to see the box. That's what I want to see.
Oh, boxes.
Yeah. Oh, boxes. Yeah.
It's probably like that freight.
You man.
You
just got like 10
enough of that
boxes.
freight
It's not
shit?
gonna...
I think if you're a 1/3 collector, he'll just fit in nice with your collection. But if you're a quarter scale collector, he's definitely going to be the Hulk. I mean, you'll definitely.
But you know what's funny? This hasn't even come out yet, and in what you call it, that Scar from Queen Studios. I don't even hear nothing about that no more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was everybody was thinking that was going to be like the definitive Hulk, and this one. Everybody got quiet off the other one, and everybody's on this one now.
Well, PO is supposed to open the 12th.
Everything is
so.
My thing
is definitely trendy now.
My thing is the PO for this. I wonder how many people are gonna they're gonna PO it, but I wonder how many people are actually gonna fall through with it and get it.
What's the price of this?
2,200, I think.
Yeah.
For the green one.
For the gray one.
Yeah, some people on this fault. They're gonna keep it.
Yeah.
It's got to be 1,000 shipping though, right?
Yeah, I feel like that shipping's gonna kill.
Oh yeah.
That's the. You know what?
It's gonna be $3,200 at the end.
Yeah, if the shipping is like that, then I think that's gonna kill it.
That's what they say. I mean, that's the thing. If shipping comes around, and my curiosity would be, I doubt it, but if say they don't make enough or they don't do enough for production, do they pad the shipping a little bit to help offset, or is the shipping going to be what the shipping's going to be, and what's the shipping going to be at the time when it's ready to ship? And that's the thing. That's like you need to factor in another whole full statue for shipping.
Well, what was the shipping for War Machine? Because that thing came in 3 boxes. What was the shipping for that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
And
don't
that's
know.
and that's the fact that I think a lot of people who PO it aren't taking into consideration.
Yeah.
Like when you PO it, they're looking at, okay, 2,200. Okay, yeah, I could do that. Then okay, they say, hey, you're paid up, but here's the shipping. They're like, what? Another $800, $900? What?
Well, that's a
Yeah.
2024 problem.
Yeah, then you're gonna right. Yeah, and then you're gonna
But
see.
how much do you think that shipping will be if somebody gets those 3
2024,
torsos
my
as
ass.
well?
It's like
Oh, 3 torsos is
2025,
gonna be
dog.
stupid.
Yeah, but when
Yeah,
you're buying, if you're buying the 3 torsos, you don't care about it.
Yeah, then your name's Chuck, and you don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
we all know there's somebody out there that probably can't get them 3 torsos that pre-orders the 3 torsos, and
John.
now they, you know,
Stupid.
now
John.
they struggling to get the.
John's getting all 3 of those torsos. I think.
Yeah, but John's savvy enough to understand he knows what's coming down the pipe. I mean, I'm just talking about the average guy who's going to go out there and jump on it because he doesn't want to miss out. And then come time for the bill to come for shipping, he's like, Jesus, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I can pay a whole nother XM statue just for shipping.
I played this clip in the very beginning. I think I should play it one more time.
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not, you stupid bastard?
So are they gonna do? They just gonna do the 4 Avengers, or are they gonna complete the whole line like Wasp and?
Yeah.
They got Iron Man. They got Thanos. They got a couple more.
They got Venom coming out. Oh, you just talking about Avengers? My bad. But
yeah, just the Avengers.
Oh, Avengers.
I don't think.
I know there. I know.
Avengers,
I know there's a couple other pieces coming. I don't. I'll say backstage. I'll say backstage.
Oh, you know now. No,
I know the pieces that's coming. I know the pieces that they're gonna do.
They would be smart if they did a couple more a couple more.
Yep. I agree with Dwayne Davis.
But also say about that Maestro too.
Yeah, but that I don't see Maestro as Hulk. I mean, I can't. To me, it's a different.
I'm not saying definitive Hulk. I'm just saying involving like as big as it is, the shipping, stuff like that. People aren't taking into account how big that's going to be either. So
Well, no, that's where I disagree. I think people are because they came out and said, "Yo, this thing's 300 pounds." So people are automatically going to go into. I need to worry about the shipping bill, not the statue bill. Whereas I think this one, they don't know
how much it weighs.
Right, they don't know what's going, how much it's weigh, how you know what I mean. So it's kind of a little different, you know what I mean.
Do you think they're gonna tell? They're not gonna tell us until it's time for shipping.
Nope. You're gonna get, hey, shipping's this much, and you're gonna go, whoa, and then the people, I got this coming here. Somebody want to buy my PO? Type thing. So where I think as with the Maestro, everybody knows that thing's gargantuan, and everybody knows that thing weighs over 300 pounds. So you know what you know going into that one. My biggest bill for this is going to be the shipping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that life-size Thanos. You know that. Damn.
On the resale, you ain't getting that shit back.
No way.
Right. No.
Maybe 5 years from now, but no way. Not like.
And that's another thing. I think a lot of people, because we know there are people who aren't going to buy it just to try to flip it or get as much as they can out of it. But I don't think nobody's getting anything close to what they pay off of this.
No way.
Yeah, this goes to Brenton's question: how much will this thing jump up on the black market? Not black market, but at the
Shit. I started to get to you, Matt. The racism.
Yeah, I know, right? That was racist.
Did you guys see this one by chance? This guy, I know, I wanted this one for a while.
I love that Devastator Hulk. Yeah, Thor.
I used to want that.
He had it.
Is that light up feature? No, that's not light.
This is custom, so he had like holes, and he had lights added to it.
Wow.
To the eyes and to that too.
I think that's the best Thor though, right there.
Me too. Well, yeah. Look at that thing.
Y'all like this one better than the Daniel Bell one?
I do.
No, I do.
It's a diorama technically, you know.
Yeah.
They're both a diorama though. They're both the same exact thing. A hammer coming down on a character.
Second
Yeah.
Wow, that's shorter.
Yeah, this one's better though.
I think the other one's better.
I just don't like his cape, honestly.
Wait,
I like
the sculpted cape.
Not that it's sculpted. I just don't like how it's sculpted.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of those people. I don't care if it's sculpted or not. If it looks good, it looks good. If it don't, it don't.
I don't like the positioning of how you would display this piece because if you display it too low, you won't see Thor's face. If you display it too high, you can't see Destroyer.
Or just yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's that's Destroyer, so it's kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I hear you. I know.
Well, that's the same as that new Thor with the Frost Giant. People are having horrible displaying options with that one.
Hey, I'm just old. I still love Pudgy's Bowen spinning the hammer. So
I do too.
Nothing's topped that to me yet.
So Chris finally got a couple more pieces in, and this, like, you got this. What's her name again?
Santana.
Zatanna, yeah.
Come on now.
I think that piece is a nice piece.
Is that one better than the new one that's coming out?
No. Wait, from who though?
I think
Sideshow.
I think
The one where she's floating, or the one where
Sideshow.
Yeah, it's a Sideshow.
No, I think Sideshow is better.
Nah, I like this. This one shows her powers. I like this better.
Dude, she's floating.
So what? That don't mean nothing.
That's a power.
That don't float his boat.
That's not showing powers.
That She-Hulk is a classic. I like that She-Hulk. Yeah.
And these are Bowens.
No, Sideshow XM.
These are Sideshow XM.
Custom.
Oh, I thought you
Looks good.
I thought you were looking at Bowens.
All heroines.
Oh yeah,
Steve, man,
Heroine.
I started looking at that freaking
Female heroines. Not
Dang, man, who said that? Eddie?
That's smack.
Drug.
That Jean Grey came
Eddie, I'm using big words.
That's so personal. You hate to see it.
I'm messing
Matthew.
I'm messing. I know.
I
I'm
love that poison ivy up there, man. I love that portrait with that.
Yeah.
I actually like that Harley back
Or
there.
this one.
And what's her
Another
name?
point.
I like the
green
whole
one
shelf.
over there on the left, on the
Yeah,
bottom
that's
left.
good.
Enchantress.
Right.
Is that Enchantress or is that the Magneto's daughter?
That's Polaris.
That's in
Polaris, yeah, Polaris.
Magneto has another daughter?
Magneto be having all kinds of kids, man.
It's
Oh,
not
I'm so
really. It's not
lost.
really. It's not really his daughter though.
I'm not arguing this one anymore.
Moving on.
I take it back. They're not all heroines.
There you go.
Oh wow, that looks good.
We're showing figures on here now?
That's a
I
good
never saw
likeness.
this before, and look at the
Me neither.
freaking portrait. Dang.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
looking
wow.
at those elbows about to tear.
Jesus.
The only thing I like about figures is the stand, man. It got
Yeah. A
Look at
crotch
this.
holder.
grab him by the crotch. What is this?
Look,
Yo,
he's got the
He's got the painted one in the back.
one there.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. It's pretty
Oh
cool.
wow, that's cool.
The war paint.
Yeah.
No,
That's a great likeness, though.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Dude, how come there's no... Is there customs of, like, an Arnold Conan, Matt?
Not that I've seen.
Of an Arnold Conan, a custom. No, not that I've seen. Now that you mention it, there's custom Conans. I don't have any
Not
custom
Arnold?
Conans because I just didn't. I think the problem with the customs when they do it, they look a little bit like the ones that I've seen recently. I'm a Conan guy, and the ones I've seen look a little bit too much like Warcraft. I mean, they just look like a barbarian. So, which is fine. I mean, but it's just a typical barbarian. It just
doesn't capture Conan. To you.
Yeah, it doesn't capture Conan the character. To
You
me.
know, I know who Conan is, but I have never seen
Ooh, man, you should read the books, boy.
anything of
Read
Conan.
them.
Haven't read it. Haven't done nothing.
Oh man!
Wait,
see
didn't
the
it?
Arnold
I've seen that
movies.
movie. I've seen that movie with Jason Momoa playing Conan. I think.
No,
Oh.
no.
I was.
You were my brother, Anakin.
Movie's okay, man.
A sad day today.
That's like Urkel playing the Equalizer.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Matt.
Wow.
Hey, yo, Matt.
He's right. He's right.
About that.
Don't you think the scar, that sideshow scar that they did years ago, that would have been a perfect Conan statue, I think.
The sideshow scar. I don't know which one.
The one where he's holding the blades.
Yeah, I think he's like crouched down too.
Yeah. I think that would have been.
One blade up.
Didn't
I'd have to see
Isn't
it.
there rumors that they're finally gonna do King Conan the movie? They're gonna.
Yeah, but they've been
Arnold can't do it.
They've been saying that.
Arnold.
But they've been rumoring
Just
that.
have Jason Momoa play him again.
They've been rumoring that for years. So
Okay.
I couldn't answer that. I don't know.
They do Conan. It got to be straight bloody and war, just straight killing all through the whole movie.
Yeah,
there you go.
That Venom, I love that Venom, man. It's a good piece.
That's the one. That's the paint job that I'm talking to a guy about. Because he has one that's painted just like that, and I guess that's the paint that it came with. But I wanted the spider, on his chest around him to be a lot brighter, more white. That's all. So I don't know. I mean, if I get it, I'm not, sending it to a painter more than likely because I'm not paying for shipping right when I paid to get it.
This looks great though. This pairing.
I like that Carnage.
I like the Carnage more than I like the Venom.
That's supposed to be Mary Jane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the scar now.
Yeah, that one sold out right before I could get to it.
Which one?
The Carnage.
I like the switch outs for the Carnage. The head.
Yeah, it's crazy. I like it's huge.
Oh, Spider-Man is so boring.
Hey,
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Before you
Take
go,
cover.
before you guys go there, Conan could beat Blade.
Somebody look at the trigger.
Block Norman Rich, man. Block.
I just saw the Scar statue, which you were talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, the concept with him with the axe and the sword would be there, but not the whole thing. Sideshow did a lot of good stuff with Conan. I got to give them credit for the statues that they put out.
This
They
man
captured
is,
the characters.
this man says Spider-Man is boring.
Wow. Brenton's just researching right now.
He's like, what did Blade?
I'm not
feats?
taking the bait on that one.
Ed COVID got the black. What's this one called? Who made this one again?
It's Biggie.
Yeah, but the company. I forgot the company.
Don't they have a colored one?
Yeah, they have the colored one. This is the blacked out version.
It'd be funny if the company was Death Row.
I actually like this one better. I've never seen this, and I didn't know they did a.
I like that one too.
Oh,
This one
pink
seems more
much better.
memorialized versus the other one. You know what I mean? Which I think was pretty cool. So that's cool.
Would
Yeah,
anybody
that's
buy a musician statue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna buy that Prince one from
Oh yeah, the side
On
or
the
PCS.
Yeah.
They don't have that many, dude. I would buy I'd buy a Hendrix or a Jimmy Page.
Yeah, I would buy a Hendrix.
I like how Sideshow came out with the old Dirty Bastard one when he's coming out of the train station.
Oh, they did that?
I didn't even see that before.
Yeah,
That was
haven't
just
seen that
on
either.
Seconds, or it's on sale, 25% off or something.
I like the Smooth Criminal, the Michael one, but
Yeah, that one looks good with him leaning.
I would get a Johnny Cash or a Ozzy statue.
No, Ozzy would be pretty chill.
I'd probably just stick with Prince and the Jimmy one.
It's funny that you showed this statue anyway. I just watched that Notorious movie within the last week.
Ooh.
Really?
Oh, really? Was it good?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
like
pretty
that
good.
movie.
I thought the actor played Biggie pretty well. I thought he did a good job.
Is Anthony Mackie Tupac in that movie?
Yeah.
Really?
Fred Chardies. That was cool too.
I like I thought this was a good looking statue.
I like the way
I'm
the
gonna have to go
symbiote.
I'm gonna have to go the opposite end on that statue. I don't like that
Really?
at all.
I like the because they didn't give.
I like
they
that
didn't-
Spider-Man and with the Venom base on the bottom. Actually, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I actually like that. I like the Spider-Man in particular.
When did they start adding claws to Venom's feet?
I think Jarhead. I was just getting ready to say
Okay,
that.
yeah, I don't like the claws.
It look-
either.
I mean,
Why do they keep doing that now? I don't understand.
But
He
they
never had
didn't-
claws on his feet.
They didn't do those veins in the Venom suit, which I appreciate. Like,
Yeah, I don't like that
they all
veiny
wanna do
crap
those
in the Venom
veiny-
suit.
or that movement.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like that either. So I do like that. Yeah, but I don't understand the crusty toes, man. How come Carnage doesn't have them either? I mean,
Oh yeah, that's
looks
they
like
should've-
Eartha Kitt in that movie with Eddie Murphy.
Wow.
Remember what was the name of that movie?
Boomerang.
You know what I'm talking about, Rashid.
Well,
This
would you have hit Eartha Kick though?
Nah. Come on, stop it, man. Stop it.
this is half
amazing.
scale.
This is sick.
This is
That's cool.
insane.
This is
Did you see the warning on this that the spiked ball at the end? You had to put it on flat ground because it could like make the statue fall over because it's so heavy.
Wow.
What?
I did not.
They
see that.
put out the people that made the statue put out a warning.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Why did they even do that?
I don't know.
Well, it's half scale.
Oh, I see. You're supposed to do it like that.
Yeah.
Do
They
you
said
think
not
they
to
had
put
to
it
get the
in
actor
air.
likeness?
Can you imagine somebody who don't read the fine print and they come back home and their shit's just on the ground?
I feel like.
Oh, there's
the
probably going to
flaming-
be a bunch of people.
I wouldn't use the flaming sword though, because it feels like it cheapens the statue.
Yeah, I could see that. It looks like cheap resin compared to everything else.
Yeah. I can see what you mean, but I'm still going to use it.
It depends on how it glows, though. It depends on how it glows.
Yeah, you might want to cut that in a low lit room and light it up.
That's
might
not gonna
look
fit
cool.
on your garage shelves there, Keezus. I don't think.
Oh, I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan
I
of this nature, so.
But that's the
That's
good thing
nature.
about garage shelves. You can move them up and down.
Yeah.
Nah, I just put that on the floor and let it be. I'll be honest with you.
That's huge, man. Then Justin put these pictures up on one of the groups. I thought this looked really good.
That scares me. Look at that
Is that
back.
bus about to fall over?
Yeah.
This one?
No,
No,
the
bus.
bus. The bus.
The bus
Oh.
on the left. That thing's about to fall off.
You just said garage shelves. You could put them any height you want.
Man, one good stomp. He if he falls on his chair,
He's got the
rough.
he's got the IKEA cable touching it to the holding it on the back.
Shit.
The brace.
I love
Like
the Grim Knight.
The Grim Knight. Yep. I was about to say that. That Grim Knight is tough.
That's one of my last pre-orders too. I ordered
He
it.
said, I just
ordered a
pre-ordered.
while ago. Wow.
Oh, he ordered a while ago.
There's going to be like 20 things he's like, I ordered a year ago.
I know. Rashid,
That's
you
good.
ordered that LBS Hulk was you did that last year, right?
That's nice.
Yeah, that
We
Grim
should
Knight.
be
I
with
really
us for shows for the next 3 years, easy.
yeah.
We're golden.
That Grim Knight's a third scale though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they sell out of that Batman Ben Affleck yet? Oh no, it's still
No, it's on Sideshow Second right now, though.
wow.
Is that
That one
Ben
there on the
Affleck
left?
Batman? That's a third scale too. The one to the right of the bus.
Yeah, this one. This is the Arkham one.
No, on the left
It's
of
Arkham.
that one.
Oh, this one. I've never seen this
Yeah.
one.
Man, look
That's
how
third?
small.
It looks
Yeah,
like
because that Grim Knight looks tiny. If
Look,
he's
no, I'm talking about
Well, 'cause they're
the
the half
fabric Batman up top. That one compared to a lot of other Batmans it's really small.
that Grim Knight looks like a midget Batman, dude.
I mean, Grim Knight looks small too,
Look at
but
him.
that's
But I think at the angle they show him, because I think he's about the same size as the Arkham. But the Grim Knight is kind of big too, though. He's kind of
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
got all
I
that
think
armor
that
on.
the Ben Affleck one is half scale, maybe.
yeah, that's why the bust is half scale, and then
No,
the other
not the bus. The one. to
no.
the
The
right.
ones next to it is all 1/3.
everything's 1/3. You can look at that and tell. They all look the same size to me.
That's way bigger. That's crazy. How much?
Well, I
bigger
mean,
it is.
if you look at the Dark Knight Prime one, and then their fabric, the one up top next to that Superman Hush,
I see. What you're
it's way bigger.
I see what you're saying, Eddie. There's like a
It's like a
1/6.
foot height
It's like
difference.
I wouldn't
Like
say a
it-
foot,
because
but
the
I'd
base
say-
Well, I
is
mean,
so
if it was
high.
like real life, if they were 1-to-1 scale, they're like a foot height difference.
That
I don't
bat
know.
fleck looks like he's leaning or falling backwards or something.
Yeah. Do you guys think that Grim Knight is gonna be I mean I know statues ain't going up like that, but do you think it's gonna be a unique statue since
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's unique.
Alright.
It's unique. If it wasn't a third, I would definitely would have been all over that. But
It's quarter scale, Matt. I'm telling you.
Phoenix, hit me up. Send me some more pictures next to a quarter scale. I like that
then-
Grim Knight. It's dope.
And Cash did a new episode. Bunch of art prints dropped. Stop by and check it out.
See, if Sideshow makes a Superman, right, and he's holding Lois Lane, I'm gonna lose my shit. I just want them. I think Sideshow will make a really good Superman classic suit.
But they might
Iron Studios got one. They'll probably be distributing that one.
You know why?
But that's 1/6.
That's 1/6 though. It's not.
Yeah.
What they did, I think they might do this because they did the Batman with Catwoman, so I think they may do the Superman with.
Good chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith is such a romantic.
No, I think that'd sell well.
It probably
I'd like
would.
to see
It
that.
probably would. So well.
And the wife may not give him nearly as much grief with that.
Because
It's
they have
it's a
the
romantic
Batman,
statue.
the Batman and Catwoman just released, right? So Superman and Lois would be next, I think.
I hope it don't sell though. So Sideshow learn their lesson. Give us a classic Superman.
And then Luke got this guy. I love how he paired these up.
That Black Panther looks so good.
I think
Right?
I should have got
That is awesome.
Panther.
Yours come in, Jawhead?
The same guy that was selling that Cyclops was selling this, and he was like,
I
"Hey,
just
man,
got the tracking number for it.
Nice.
So are you displaying him with the mask on or with the separate the different heads? Unmasked.
Mask on. I like that mask. That portrait on that mask is awesome.
Yeah, I was going to do it with the mask too.
Is this sold out?
No,
there's
it's
a
not
couple
even
left.
sold out.
And it's on, like, he lowered the price on it too.
Yeah.
And there's some other guys who have it actually trying to when they want to move it. I've seen some guys trying to move it too.
Yeah, but it's a good piece.
What's the price on it going for?
7 something.
7 or 8, somewhere around there.
It's 7 something. It's like 750 or something like that.
Oh, Rashid.
Rashid's back in. I'm unretired.
Yeah,
Looking, I'm just looking.
I've been on the fence about this piece too, but it's just not the. To me, it's still. I still got the. I like the XM.
Yeah, I like these both, but for a custom,
I don't
this is-
on the
this is
XM. I just
badass.
don't like how he's bent over like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. But this one's just a little too. It's a little bland. But
I love
mean,
it.
it's Black Panther.
I love that comic book.
I was about to say, isn't this comic
it's
book?
dope.
He just
Yeah. No, he nailed it. I mean, and I know the group that put this out. It's gonna be quality work. I know that.
Yeah.
So, but it's
not
simple.
movie accurate. It should be Shuri.
Wow.
Well, for 2, but they have the Chadwick Boseman portrait for it. If you want to put that on there.
yeah. The only thing is, I got Sideshows pre-ordered from that one, but I was gonna drop that one to get this.
I still like the Sideshow 1/5.
It's still available.
So it's cool. I like this one though. I've been on the fence about it.
And the best part, it belongs to our boy Luke. So congrats, Luke. I know
Congrats,
he just
Luke.
got this one. Yeah.
Dope
Hey
piece.
Luke, I agree with you on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you want to sell this, I'm the one.
Wow.
This piece is hot.
Then Matt got
Oh, damn! You put that up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
man.
did post it. I forgot I did post it.
Yeah. I've never seen this one.
What?
I used to have this one. This is one of the best Red Sonjas, man.
Hey, just so I'm not, there's no movie about Red Sonja, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is.
Oh, well, I
Brigitte
didn't watch that one
Nielsen.
either.
Brigitte Nielsen, yeah.
And they're
And
working on-
Arnold's in it.
And they're working on another one, but they didn't have the rights, so he didn't go as Conan. But everybody knew who he was.
Correct.
They didn't give him a name. I think they did. Maybe they did. Did they give him Calidor or something like that? I don't know.
It
Can't
was
remember.
a weird name, but that movie's still pretty entertaining.
Matt, this is yours.
There's titties in it, so
No, there isn't.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah, this
No,
is
Red
Matt's.
Sonja was only PG-13. Or
Yeah.
PG.
That's a custom. That's a custom. The fur.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. I put that on it.
Yeah. This Red Sonja was like this was a good one. Right here.
Yeah, this is a good. I like the other one too. The Queen of Scavengers is good. You know, I give them both.
And a lot of people didn't care for the one with the where she had the decapitated head.
Yeah, so that was the first one that came out, and that was just a character. They did that based on character base, where she had decapitated the snow giants. I mean, if you know who Sonya is, she fights with the snow giants. And so is Conan. Yeah. And then they did another one, Queen of I can't remember if this one was before Queen of Scavengers. Mm-hmm. I can't remember the order of them, but I know the first one was when she had a decapitated head, or she holds up the switch out is when she's holding up an axe. This one, the EX, she has an axe. The regular one, she has a sword in the other hand. Mm. And then Queen of Scavengers, there was no EX for it, or was there? I can't remember if there was or not. Maybe she had a cape.
Yeah, she had a cape.
Yeah, I like the other one too because it's a very empowering pose where she's holding a long sword and it's through the eye of a snow giant. I mean, it's the head that's a beheaded snow giant's at her feet, and she's got the thing going right through its eye. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, nice to see she's dressed for battle.
Yeah.
Don't rain on my parade, Brent.
I'd fight behind her any day.
She leads the troops into battle and inspires them.
I know. Why'd she have like a garter on though, like she's going to her wedding?
That's where she keeps her knife, man.
I was about to say that's the hiding blade, man.
Actually, you're actually right. She does. There is a on the other side, on her right thigh, there's a knife.
Idiot.
It's like he's never seen Mr. and Mrs.
Smith. So, but Sideshow did a fantastic job with the Red Sonjas.
Going to some memes. Me showing the cashier my 100% off coupon.
Shit.
Wow. My drunk friend, I love you. Me, I know, bro. Sit down and drink some water.
Man, I had those nights.
Me to my overprotective parents every time I come home. As you can see, I am not dead. My emotional support animal is a chicken, a 4-piece with a biscuit.
Very nice.
Some may say wifey material, some may say childish.
Fish sticks, onion rings. Oh my
I'm gonna say wife.
Dinosaurs.
Wife, exactly. Yeah. She even brought the fork and knife, man. Come on.
Oh, those food combos are horrible.
I remember they used to have them fish sticks in high school, man.
Yeah.
For convenience.
Used to, they still do.
Look at the way the dinosaurs are posed right there on the bottom.
Yeah, they're humping.
Yeah.
Humpasaurus.
on both sides.
On both candle warmer. Nah, son. Guess what?
Oh, that's dope. That's pretty dope.
I just found out about this like 2 days ago.
Is this your house, Steve? This is.
I wish, man. I'm gonna start doing this.
That looks like your TV back there. Your setup,
right?
I don't know. It looks like dust in the bottom right, though.
Wah, wah, wah.
Does he bite? No, but he can hurt you in other ways. Your statue has rooted hair.
Yeah, look at that Tom Holland.
Oh my god.
This one had me today. The retirement age used to be lowered to 30. I've had enough.
Nice.
Oh, I'm almost there. Not quite.
September 25th, 1926, Henry Ford announces the 8-hour, 5-day work week. Everyone boo this man.
He's a good man. It used to be a lot longer.
Start every phone call with "my phone is gonna die," so you can hang up whenever you want. I'm gonna borrow this. Oh, and then Nathan got his 1966 Batmobile.
Is that by Hot Toys? No.
Jazz Ink dioramas.
Oh, okay.
Powered by collectors.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
that looks pretty
look at
clean.
the size of that fucker.
Now, does that come with it or no?
No.
Oh,
They're
okay.
separate.
Did you see the Batwing?
No, that is a hot toy though, I believe.
Yeah.
The Batwing that's like $2,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Batwing's like 2,300 or something.
Yeah, I saw
The
that.
size of this thing.
But that was big though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty
It's
big.
like the Batwing's like 50 inches by 50 inches.
You said 50 inches?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Wow.
Nathan, this is cool.
Yeah, you're gonna have to display the Batwing.
Has
on
he
your
got
roof or
Joker
something.
in the seat?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's hilarious. I love it. That right there is the picture right there.
Yeah, right.
He did a great Joker, man.
Was this a TV show or a movie?
Wow.
TV show and movie.
No, I
It
didn't
was a
see
TV
the
show
movie.
first. It was a TV show first, but they did.
I was about to say, where's this guy been at, man?
I know, right?
Well, he was in the nuts. He wasn't even in the nutsack when this came
Right,
out.
he wasn't even an idea.
Hey, boo him like you booed me.
Wow.
Hey, Eddie, a funny thing was Cesar Romero refused to shave his mustache, so they just painted over it with the
They
white.
painted it white. Yeah.
But you know, it's funny. Did you see Puffy
the cattle?
as Joker? Heath Ledger Joker. He painted over his beard the same way.
That looks
Who?
cool.
Puffy. He played as Puff Daddy. He played on Halloween. Heath Ledger Joker.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, really?
That's funny though.
Yeah, he just painted his whole face, including his beard, white.
Yep.
Yeah, Nathan, this looks really cool.
I did Heath Ledger's Joker. Halloween.
Yeah, yours was pretty good, Matt. You had the whole tongue thing down.
Dude, I had to go to Target, and having that costume on. I mean, what was cool was I had like a real suit on. You know what I mean? With the face paint and everything else. And I walked into Target like that, and people literally do freak out. There was this one lady.
Well, because it's Joker, man. There was that theater incident.
I know, but it was hilarious, man. This one lady, I was walking out, and this lady, she stiffened up and said, "Oh Jesus, oh Jesus."
It's not Jesus.
Did you stop and ask her? You want to know how I got these scars?
Oh, man. I know, right? But no, it was so funny, man. I almost man, I couldn't help. I started cracking up myself, man. That lady got scared. She stiffened up and looked straight, and she said, "Oh Jesus, oh Jesus."
You know what it is though? It's Halloween. Nobody know what nobody
I know.
gonna do.
Yeah, but it was Saturday. Right, it was Saturday. I was going to a party and I had to stop at the store, man. Everybody freaked out, man. And I was just sitting there. Oh man.
Like
Oh my God.
I feel like one Halloween I'm gonna get a crew together. We're gonna dress up as the baseball Furies.
Oh,
that'd be nice.
The Warriors.
I like that.
Yeah, the Furies.
Come out to play.
I never seen that movie either.
Wow, that's a gem.
Oh,
Flashback.
See,
you
I
have to watch
I
it.
did
this
it.
man.
You boo this
Can
man.
you dig it?
He doesn't know about he don't know Adam West. And he doesn't know the Warriors.
That's a must,
I
Eddie.
plead the fifth.
Yeah, you guys.
Have you seen Tombstone?
Yeah, I love Tombstone.
Good. Good.
Man,
Tombstone's good.
I'll be honest. I fell asleep during that.
Wow.
Oh,
We're
give
talking
it
about
another
movies.
try.
Buddhist man.
give-
Buddhist.
Give it another try.
Hey, why did he get the boot? This is crazy.
I had to scroll up.
Seems racial.
Wait, let's try this again. Hey, Eddie, say you didn't see it again.
Oh man. That's Shredder, right?
Sorry, I was scrolling.
This goes with the new Turtle line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this custom or licensed?
No, it goes
No,
with
this
the
is
PCS.
licensed.
It's PCS.
Oh, that's
Does
hot.
it seem a little too stylized?
Definitely. Yes.
Modernized, you think?
I like it.
Both style of us. I mean, I don't know, because the turtles aren't really your typical turtles either.
Yeah.
Oh.
They look bulky and all that.
I want to see the rat.
The rat coming out with a 6-pack.
Yo,
Yeah.
he was the coolest character of that thing, man. I liked
Yeah.
him because he was
Master
Confucius.
Splinter, yeah.
Yeah.
When I watched,
That's like I like the one that sits around and just chats.
when I was a kid and I watched that old the first Ninja Turtles movie, and I saw Raphael getting beat up, I loved that shit. I don't.
But wasn't
One,
the rat
I'm
like the
offended
wise old
because you
man?
called that movie old. You know, there was a time I was alive before that movie was made, and I watched that.
I'm just saying,
I saw that movie in the theaters.
I was not alive.
Is that the movie that Vanilla Ice did a soundtrack for?
Yeah,
No, that was the
part
second
two.
one.
That
They
was
made,
part two.
they made a movie? I thought it was still a cartoon.
Nah, y'all gotta realize when I was growing up,
I don't even know what's happening right now.
Yeah. Perfect timing,
How old are you,
Brenton.
Jesus?
I'm 26.
You gotta blow out the lights.
Damn. You're younger than me, man. Look at this young kid in here.
You can officially say that.
I thought he was 40. No,
Oh, that's crazy.
I'll stick with the black version. More than blue.
They made some
I'm
black.
beyond. If I got the black version, I'm gonna stay with the black version anyway because I'm not paying for another one.
I thought you guys, wait a minute. I thought you guys were talking about.
Jesus, man. Jesus, man.
Uh-oh. Is he sneezing?
He's having a seizure. 246. Clip it.
Well, this is what happens when Matt doesn't take his meds.
What is going on today,
Sir?
Anybody?
Sir, can you breathe? Would you like me to call 911? Paramedics are on the
Got a
way.
pain in my chest.
Wait a minute.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Get him his life alert.
Oh shit!
Wait a minute.
Look at Luke.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought Rashid was. We were talking about Ninja Turtles. And he said they made a black version of Ninja.
Oh my.
I thought they made a black version of Ninja Turtles.
Brenton, you're clear now to say it sounds racial.
What, the
You got the green light, Brenton. Go.
I didn't know there was a black group of Ninja Turtles, man.
You mean some brother Ninja Turtles?
Right? Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about, man.
Oh shit!
They already are brothers.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh man.
Well done, sir.
I thought he was talking about the Black Ninja Turtles. I was like, what? They made a group of Black Ninja Turtles?
Anybody pick up the last one, the detective, the black version? Anybody get that?
Sam got it.
Our guy Sam got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sam got
it
it.
looks nice. Looks real nice.
Oh, okay.
This one's $100 more too.
What?
Yeah, $100 more.
Really?
Hey, I'm telling y'all, whoever be picking up Prime One pizzas, they be ripping y'all off. they might as well put on a ski mask because they are robbing y'all.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a lower ES. It's only a 500 ES, but it's $100 more for blue paint.
Man, y'all can get somebody to paint that yourselves.
Yep.
$100.
What is it?
Somebody
What does he
with
say?
a crayon.
You ain't lying.
It's like green eggs and ham. I don't want this shit in black. I don't want it in blue. I will not eat it here nor there.
Oh shit!
That's crazy. And this one's even crazier though.
That looks good though. That looks great. I like it.
I don't trust it, to be honest. With all the issues they had with the Venom bust, I see a repeat coming with this.
No, Brenton, I'm so glad that I've canceled my that Venom bust at the time because I saw so many cracks. But this one, I think if they do it differently with this one looks kind of hot, man.
Hey Rashid, what did you get in replace of that Venom?
No pun intended, Rashid.
I replaced with the Batman Who Laughs on Throne.
Okay, that the one by Queen Studios.
Yeah, I got that.
Do you have that in?
Do I have that in?
Yeah,
It's a pre-order.
I thought they were already shipping. My fault.
Yeah.
Look at the box.
Wow. How much is that? How much is that?
I don't remember the price on this one, but this
I
is
don't
like
remember either.
life size or whatever they want to call
I
it.
did not know it was that big. I'll be honest. I knew it was big. I didn't know it was like that.
But Rashid's definitely getting into
Well,
the
there's
whole
two
palette
boxes?
thing. He sees the palette and goes, "Oh, hold on."
Retirement too early.
You see the
Gonna be
size?
getting a get
See
you
the
a
size of
forklift.
the thing? That's the base, and that's the thing. That's crazy.
Do you
Nah.
save? Do you save this box?
Yes, I think you should say.
What?
That's not a
Yeah.
box. That's like plywood screwed together.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you
plywood.
can you imagine
With a
selling the
frame.
statue and the shipping for this?
Yeah, right.
No, but this is something that if you buy, you keeping it forever. You're not trying to. Nah, you're not trying to get rid of this.
There's a smaller version of this too, right? Not just this big one.
Yeah,
Oh, they were smart then. They did a smaller version.
I think this is the smaller one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nah, this is the life size. I think.
I think this is the smaller one because like
Yeah, they did one life size one. This is because he's huge. This Balrog. I think this is the smaller one.
wow.
I need them next to a person to see.
Yeah, I don't think the big one ever went up for pre-order. I think that was just a one of one thing they did. Kind of like maybe it will eventually. Like
If this is the small one, that's crazy.
That box that they just showed, that's not the box for the life size.
that's a box for this, but I don't think it's life size. Cause he's huge. His head would be like bigger than you.
Yeah, they made the large scale and the smaller scale one.
I don't know.
The bigger one's $3,000 and the smaller one's
Okay.
$860.
Eddie,
So
that's,
the-
Oh wow.
that's
so
a pallet.
the life size is $3,000.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy that the small one's only $860 though.
Yeah, right.
That's a great
Actually,
price.
there's another one. There's 3 different ones. There's another one that's $7,000.
Oh, okay, that's the one I'm
With
thinking
it's
of.
got a base with it though. That's
Yeah.
that one.
So this one right here.
It's a bigger
Yeah, it's
version
got
of this, right?
the $7,000 one has a base and the other one doesn't.
So this is the 7,000 one. So this is the biggest one. I need to see it next to like a person to.
Look at the damn box. It's on a pallet. It's on a pallet, bro.
Nah.
What do you?
Can
What do
you
you
imagine-
nah?
I need
That's
it
a
next to a
pallet.
person.
That's a pallet.
This is the one that hangs on the wall. It's the smaller one. It's $3,000.
Oh, okay.
Would y'all trust that on the wall?
I'll get you. Wow.
Yeah, but can
Better
you
use
imagine?
your stud
That's-
finder.
Can you imagine the shipping on the life size one with that crate?
Jeez.
Wow.
The shipping got to be like probably almost $2,000 or something like that for that. Look at that,
And that's a double pallet. That's a big pallet.
and it's wood. I mean, it's crazy.
You gonna laugh at the freight delivery company when they deliver that?
Yeah. Rashid, man.
Man,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes for this one character.
Do you know what it would be like if I came home with all those boxes, and my wife found out they were from Sideshow?
It should be like Keisha's Jr. needs
Tell
to
her
get
it's
some
Christmas.
toys. We need
They're just
Pampers.
Christmas gifts for
Nah,
the
she
baby.
should do the same thing as Taken.
Nah, y'all.
I will find you.
She's gonna come after your ass.
Y'all gonna be trying to search up my channel. It's gonna be gone.
Yeah. And this is the picture I was talking about, Rashid. Dang, man, these are tall too.
Is that a Mets jersey?
Damn right.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, you like the Islanders too, right?
No, Rangers for me.
I'm from Queens. I represent. So that's what it is.
What?
Oh,
He says that's a sideshow Christmas tree. Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, man. Stuff looks pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. That looks amazing.
So
like
if
the
you
art
had
print
if
they
you
got
had to
too.
move this, like how do you have to take them apart again?
I got on the floor and was like taking breaths and pushing them. And that's what I was doing.
Yeah, there it is. Right
You don't
there.
got to take them apart though, because all the pins hold the arms in. You just got to technically just take your time, depending on how your floors are, and just push them. That's all.
Yo, man. You know what you need next is a fog machine, man.
Nah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, right?
I think
So you
need
never
a
thought about getting
life-size
that Vader
Darth
life
Vader.
size? That's what I was about to say. You never thought about that one?
I can't do no more life size. That's it.
Yeah, no, that's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah,
That's all
I think
need.
you got
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If Sideshow tomorrow had 13% off and I got my reward points, I don't know. I'll think about it.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I like just the Bobo and the Solo. I think if you add the
Bobo.
Vader,
He's not a
The
punching
clown?
bag.
Bobo the clown?
Boba Fett, whatever.
Bobo the T? What are you?
Eddie.
You called the poor guy Bobo.
Bobo?
Oh, then Rashid
Yeah,
dropped
Bubba.
this.
Okay, Bubba
I was
Fett.
like, I've seen this once, and it was like on a forum. Rashid has this in the basement.
That's
man. This is amazing.
Yeah, that's sick.
This is probably like the best of the best.
And it lights up too. The inside, the head lights up.
What other character can they make from
Wow.
the Men in Black movie?
They can make Frank.
Who's
The
Frank?
dog.
No, I
The
already have a
dog.
life one of that. I have a life size one.
Look at that, man.
Old girl. I think old girl was pretty good.
And that's resin. That's not silicone.
What was
Wait,
her
who,
name?
Matt?
What was her
Yeah.
name?
Who?
The chick.
Which chick?
In the movie?
Villain?
Yeah, the villain.
Oh, from the second one?
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess
the chick was in the second one.
Yeah.
The
She'd
first
be
one
good
was the
in a
Roach
black
dude.
suit.
Yeah, I think they can make a statue of the Roach dude.
Yeah,
That'd be-
the Kingpin dude, the guy who played Kingpin.
Yeah.
Kingpin, what's his name?
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Rashid,
that
you
was
said
him, huh? Damn.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, dang.
Rashid, you said this is not silicone.
Nah, that's resin.
Dang, man.
That's
that looks
amazing.
great.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
really
looks
good.
like-
Can you close that up or no?
Mm-hmm. It closes up, and around him it lights up.
I have a question. Did you comb the hair?
I don't comb no man's hair.
So you just got him rough out there, man.
He just winging it.
He's like, that's the way it looked the day he came, and I haven't touched this.
I'm not taking no comb and combing no man's hair.
I like that, Rashid, man. You got a pretty wide variety. You got movie, comic.
Eclectic group.
So would you ever get the Will Smith bus of Men in Black?
Hell no. Will Smith? Hell no.
It may slap you.
Nah. I don't feel no. Listen.
They ought to do one where the
Get
arm goes
my
like this.
statue's name out your damn mouth.
Look, no simps in the collection.
Simpson.
No,
No,
No
no,
simps.
No, Simps.
These Simpsons
I do
things
appreciate
will be-
every time Rashid posts something from his collection on like the Casual Nerd Problems Facebook group. It's always something unique
Yeah.
and cool that I've never seen. So.
Same here, man. Every time I see his name pop up, I was like, man, I like either don't want to see it because I really want it, or it's like, where did this come from? So
Well, now
yeah,
I know-
Rashid, man. Thanks
now
for
I
always
know-
posting.
I wish ECC would kept up with their work, but I don't know. They're not as good as they was before. You know, so I stopped buying stuff from them. That's that's from ECC.
Well, now
Look
I
really
know now I know your name, man. I'll be seeing it more often.
Yeah, he made it sound like he was going to check me for in the
Well, you know how you scroll, you like
and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Matt's like, I didn't interact with this guy. I didn't know, but now I know. So,
right.
Now Rasheed's like, I gotta change my name.
Yeah.
Like,
you gotta see Matt liked your post.
Nah, man. So, Money, like you're back to Money Mendez. Does that mean the channel's gonna be like coming back up too?
The channel. I post videos when I feel like it, man. I don't...
Oh, whoa, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Scarface is about to come out.
Let me tell you something, man. I do my videos on my own schedule.
Eddie,
Fuck
I had the
you.
perfect response for that.
Fuck cash.
You should have told him, God bless for believing that shit.
Yeah, fucking. That's what I should have told Jarhead when he said that Polaris wasn't his daughter. I should have said, God bless you for believing that shit. No, I'll do a video here and there. I don't know. I I got too
When the
much
mood
shit going
strikes
on
you.
in life to, like, a stream I could just jump on and there you go. I don't have to edit nothing. And
Yeah, that editing videos gets tiring, man.
yeah.
Oh man, it's all good. Whenever you're ready. So, but yeah, man, thanks for joining the stream, man. You're always a plus to
always
have.
I love Tuesdays, man. Chill hangout days.
How about you, Brenton? You got anything coming up?
No, it's just usually the question of the week every Sunday. So I usually
The,
try
inst-
to have
the instigation
it set
of the week.
He doesn't know it yet. Pudgy. He likes to stir it up, you know.
No, that's usually Monday through Saturday. So
Monday through Saturday. Brenton. How about you, Keesis? I saw you have a giveaway going on. You want to let everyone know?
Yeah, man. Doing a giveaway. All you gotta do is be liked, or be subscribed to the channel. Comment on the
Be
Ghost
like,
Rider.
I'm out of the fucking
Comment on the Ghost Rider video as of now, and I'll be doing like that random little poll thing, and whoever wins get a free freaking XM Iron Spider-Man statue.
Iron Spider-Man. That's crazy, man. Like,
And I'm paying for the shipping. It's just give it back to the community for supporting me and stuff like that. So
that's cool, man. Yeah, man. That's awesome.
Right on. That's pretty cool.
yeah, that's
So
great.
Keesis, like, that's when you hit 3,000 subs, or is it 2,000?
2,000.
2,000?
I'm
Okay.
sitting at 1194 right now, 95, something like that. So it's getting up there, and by the day getting more subscribers. So all they gotta do is comment, and you could be chance to win a free Iron Spider-Man. So
Gotcha. Okay. That's awesome, man. And thanks for joining today, man. That's cool, man. Definitely.
hey, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah. Galacticus, Jarhead, I don't know what else names.
Bobo.
Bobo.
Robert.
I got called by my given name actually today
Robert.
too,
I know.
which was shocking.
Oh,
It's
who
like
the
when you
hell's
hear that
Robert?
record scratch and everything goes quiet when he said Robert.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Who are you talking about?"
Nah, man. But you're going through a move too, right? Or you're working like.
I already moved.
Oh, okay.
So my statues are in boxes right now. That was a pain in the butt for sure. And then I'm probably gonna be moving again here soon, but hopefully that's my stuff's already in boxes, so I just gotta transfer it at that point. So, but I still got statues coming in.
Yeah. Hopefully they go to the right address, man. So.
Oh, I made sure. Trust me.
Rashid, man, I know like you just got that Boba Fett. You know, congrats and everything. What do you got coming along?
My last of my pre-orders that I ordered before this Boba Fett, so I don't want people thinking that No, I have pre-orders that I ordered before. I could tell you what it is, so people could say, "Well, Bark, this you said." I said Grim Knight, Batman Who Laughs on Throne, TIE Fighter for NYC, and XM Angelus, and that should be. Oh, and my Nightcrawler. That should be it. Yes, that should be it.
Sounds good, man. Thanks for the pics, man. It looks awesome.
Welcome,
badass. Pudgy, how about you, man? What do you got going on?
Coming through the hurricane right now will be the Kotobukiya Magneto. And after that, I got the usual tweeter heads on pre-order, on standby, delayed, and so on.
Oh, yeah.
Are those 1/6 too? So you can count on some more hurricanes coming?
Yeah, basically. Count on it. Count on it.
Cool. And Matt, thanks again for doing the verses. Like, it's always, people after the show always hit me up, like later in the week, they go like, that wasn't fair. You guys didn't like state the rules. And I'm like, hey man, like you guys got to be there to like.
Yeah. It's, it's an evolving thing. Yeah, no, I enjoy it, man. It's good for the community, man. Or you guys on the panel in the chats. It's a fun thing. it's tough, you know, because I try to get characters that make you think, to make it interesting. So I don't know. We got the Black Panther coming out this weekend. I'll probably check it out at some point. I mean, it doesn't look all. I mean, we'll see. You know, you don't know till you see it, right?
Maybe good,
So,
maybe shit.
right? Maybe good, maybe bad. So, but you got to reserve judgment till after you see it in person, see what it's like. So
the Chadwick Boseman stuff will be good. Like I'm sure that'll still like bring emotion.
I don't know. Neymar looks like he's moving pretty good in there too, and I heard reviews that he sounds like he's Neymar for the comics. Like, don't take no BS.
He needs to hit the gym, Keesus. He needs
no more.
I'm fine with how he looks.
No
man.
more.
I'm not. I like the guy. I think they could have got the guy who plays that elf on Lord of the Rings.
What's up with the thing through the nose?
Elf
like
on Lord of the Rings.
Like that's not Namor. He doesn't have a thing through his
On
nose.
Rings of Power? Is it Rings of Power? What's the
Oh
dude's
yeah,
name?
I do like that dude.
That dude's cool, right?
Yeah, I like
when I
that
saw him for the first time, I was like, dude, that's the perfect Namor.
Yeah,
and I thought
he's
he would have nailed that.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've been hearing, like the way he portrays him is like, you know, no BS. He's, you know, he does what he's gonna say, and you know that's why I wish T'Challa would have met him, just because
but he
of.
looks a little. He doesn't. I don't know. From a.
I mean, I can understand people not liking his look.
Right.
Like,
from a visual perspective, he does not look like. He
I
looks
can
more like,
understand.
you know, some Aztec dude.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
kind of
do you
like.
do you think if they took out, even though I know he's Aztec, I'm not saying disrespect the culture, but if he just took out the earrings and the nose and just ran with the rest of the stuff with the ears, you think that'll be a little bit more better?
No, his physique. He's not slim, lean, and muscular. I mean, he's not. He doesn't have the comic book portrayal of a Namor. He looks.
He needs some chicken and broccoli.
He's a little
and
pudgy.
Yeah.
He needs.
Yeah, he just doesn't. He doesn't. His physique's not the same as what.
I mean, I saw some stills of him like in action in the movie, like not CGI, but some stills of him, and he looked slimmer than what he did. Like when we initially saw him, he did look slimmer, but he looked more like a Michael Phelps instead of a football player.
I can
Does he have a nose piercing?
Yeah,
Michael
but
Phelps is tone as shit. He don't look like.
Right.
Okay, so if you're
like
Michael Phelps, what I'm saying is he has a swimmer's body. It looks like a swimmer.
He has a
That's what I'm
retaining
saying.
water body.
Yeah, but I don't see any. Right, I don't see any. He's got a lot of water weight. I don't see any muscular definition in this dude at all. Really, not.
I
too
can
much.
understand if he was wearing some kind of like uniform or clothes over, but when you don't have a shirt on, you know,
Yeah,
you should be buff.
underwear, man.
He's literally supposed to be in a Speedo. I mean, Namor was literally running around in a Speedo. I mean, every now and then he may have some pants on. But
Yeah.
other than that, he's got no. You hardly ever see. Well, he did have that.
Yeah, I don't
dude.
doubt his. I don't
that
doubt his
beast.
acting abilities, Keesus. I think
Yeah.
he'll act it fine.
Yeah.
but he just-
Yeah.
That was
I'm
funny.
just saying. I'm just keeping an open mind. It was like,
Right.
I
And
obviously
that's-
know what he looks like, but when I come out of theater, is he going to be the same Neymar that act? Or,
Yeah.
But if they were gonna make him play Namor, they should have done the black suit with the diving chest with the pop collar. You know, that way he had something. You know,
Yeah,
that
but
was-
Looks like disco.
You know, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's one of those things to where we're judging it from we know what the comic book accurate supposed to look like, whereas they might be looking Hollywood for the general public. So to a lot of people, this
So
might be
we
the first time they'll see this character. So they don't know who this character is.
Maybe we should embrace change and we shouldn't body shame the man just because the man doesn't have the excellent body.
I'm gonna play this clip for.
It's not
for-
the excellent. It's not the excellent body. It's the bulge in his pants. I mean,
I'm gonna
that's-
play this clip for.
What about Jean Grey's bulges?
I'm gonna play this clip for Matt.
What happened to those
That's gonna be
bulges?
clipped. That's clipped, Pudgy.
This is for Matt.
I'm not fucking leaving.
That's Matt right there. No, you guys, let me let everyone else go. We're hitting 3 hours, so
Oh damn!
have a great week. I'll see you guys hopefully Saturday. If not Saturday, then next week, Tuesday. But have a great week, you guys. Good night.
See ya.